Ya moya mbre ya busia ensi ye ya boya mbre ye a ebesi ye ya manyamisro di animu a bibia mu nyame di yenkan utie basrefo nyuma wase Yesu di yenkan na chere yenkwan sa woma Yesu kwan na odi wanim na odi kan wa brabo no mu dia masa ebeye den yoko ne beba na nso kwan bia so nkunimdie ebeye wo dia anopai awie ahomachi anwumrei baby a wo bia utie wo Asia utie wo Japan Ibacha so utie through Men Community Radio Kokobra Ochirikrom area nso a yema wa ha wo utie through Modern Ghana munyina ncha sonko ne de mamo na se utie wo 103.9 megahertz wo Worcester Crodium hadia na ye kasa ya mawachi o ma mi Agnes bo afa pom te se anopa megiri se odomfo na daro mama wo mpom eye Enesu yoda fofo nyame di acha ebuso ya eleti kakra mo fanchen manu chose abrochire de moti ase to da abekọ adwuma anza na waba be radio no eleti o adwuma ma be eleti o radio sa na tie we know you people understand us anopa my fanchen mu odin soronko mfa ma yenu abema Dixon Onuemu Dixon anopa special good morning to you ya jiri ze wo ho ye wapom so edin ho edin kama Yatna seno dia wose ye na nopa yi ekopem se ebobo awia donko apai mu de ye no ebeye Augustina Makisi watina wose I like the song so much ama nyum no de etwa ye kasa kratia edimai megiri sa woni akonta Eric ho ye wo Virginia kroba ko a manu chosi oboni di Nkrumah na nani age o state ya ope ade no wankotena ho.
It's for lovers.
I didn't know Virginia Dimbono.
Virginia, I mean, very beautiful state with lovely people.
My entire new Abema Kusi Mensa Capito.
Yes.
The one and only Capito.
Yes.
Kusi Mensa Capito.
Or Virginia, right?
My big brother, Kusi Mensa Capito. Na yanko Ghana and Soncha Thomas Nana Boache. I say I'm watching the show live from Kumerica, Worcester Chronom. Say Oma to do
exactly.
Na Kumerica no. Oko Chronoma. I don't know the Worcester.
And they all there. I wanna mention about Betina because Worcester there. We say no beside me. I say Jonah like. I say Worcester is like Nineveh to me. Eddie and Yamesi Hannah Membetina. Timmy, I saw Dinko be a cry.
Okay, Tina say Virginia is for lovers. No, see, yes, Virginia is for lovers.
Exactly.
Eh, Tikusi Mensa Capito. Say, I question Virginia, and you know, don't ya? Say, who Kusi Afeni,
yes.
Kusi Messi Afeni,
it's about the spirit of Africa. You and my cotton well lovers. He said them with the spirit of Africa. Baby, chronity, baby, susum ni jinano, and it will start for every Ghanaian. You see, the love is deep. It's beyond deep rooted, deep seated. It's a very good morning. Obioti and Biagana for you.
Yeah, Busa for Mamunina Ache. Yeah, Mahama Akamba. A brother do sound of pension. You do Anopa bro. Unity Radio 103.9 megahertz. So my anka for say, maybe a UTA for the first time. Who out of state, any part of the world that yes, on Zobe to me. Etienne, this program runs every Monday through Friday. Yeah, American Eastern Standard Time. Bet is at 9:30 to 1:30. Na ya no Asia di djumedi nyina edi ebremo. Na ene ya tena si yebedi agudi hu nsem nkomo. Yebekwa akohwa amanyosem na ya hwe titru ya man Ghana. Eno na hia pa. Ya tukwan ya yanane yachi emfa my mind. We still think about our country. Nti ene yebehwe nsem apiepie so politically, socially, economically. Ewo my Ghana mu na ya hwe sporting world nso nsema apiepie ya da munyina ase ema munyina kwaba ediba Unity Radio 103.9 mamencha once again Augustina Amakisi watina minu ababa akope my sweet sister from a different mom or Virginia minim di ntia Virginia kusi mensa ne tena sese ye hwehwem papa hey Manu, how was your weekend? Quickly.
Yeah, weekend was good. I had a chance to be all over the place.
Over the place, meaning
I went everywhere that I could ever dream of. Mene Royal, you had some beautiful travels and engagements together. And I saw you too. I had a chance to taste Pompano for the second time. May I enjoy Biomiti. I mean, it was a great weekend. Then I had a lot of relaxation too. And then I've used the one. I mean, the other ones have been so, but I think Mema Way 8/10. That it was a very good weekend with very good weather to to complement it. And for me, it's one weekend that I relish and want it again. For me, it was a good weekend.
Very good weekend.
Yes. With yourself too. It's only the little sad news you told me last night, but I think it's
sad news kakra by and it's Masiba Meyere ne mame mame afrim
wasenana friend asenana
ntiano sa stola wase
wase but what they asenana na kaso ani ehun say wase mame na wase papa ba ka say asenana where I come from there, it makes it easier masenana ewu that means mase mame masenana God can wase there they will think of the immediate, so it extends to the first generation, but whichever way I mean papa mu there no time is perfect as far as I'm concerned. People cry because they are losing it. So unhuni biemo. Unse wadan football coach to kwanko America no ko Germany. Won share ni biem na wewu, but you relish the hope that you meet the person again. But who diat you also die. You not meet again. So I understand why people cry. And easy. No matter the age, you still feel it.
Yeah.
So
owo de sebi nya de sorry, Anopa Nkrumah say on the morning show cry ye can wasem, but just like you said, it has become part of us. Ye po owo abeka nipa ho. Na there reho ne say unfortunately ye den ye po abeka a part of humanity.
Yes.
And in as much as we don't like or we wouldn't want to be talking about it, there be no so ABC and people around us, also loved ones, our families and others, we will definitely be talking about it. Inti, my main chichi, Masi Nimpon Re, Cecilia Chumesi, one Masi Bema, Mark Chumesi, Inti, Anopa Unity Radio team, headed by your brother-in-law, your own, your son-in-law, right?
Yeah, your son-in-law.
Son-in-law. Hey, bro, we do. Your son-in-law, Mamo Achiano Pena, Esaima, Abusiani na Yako, Monteki Hat. I know it's hard. Enra, Ebefi, me who said, Miyama Seba, Cecilia Chumesi, now Osi Sunrana. It touched my heart. It really did. But said, Jidu Foi, na Christo Foi, and GDH and say, Enipa de. Yesu enuma some Bible say etwase nipa nyina wu prakope enti yemfa arechichirim free awurade asemu enti Cecilia Chumasi me amasi nimpon me fra boga papa boga wa me ma achano pay na take heart in the word of God nyame adomo ma me kra onyini chei what it in esremio as a brother-in-law say onzo osremi my enche in Abema Michael Damte Anopa listo Yesu Bukasen, former Capital Radio head of sports. Our Sanko ye Juma de Mas and Tikoroko as PRO under Dr. KK Sapon. Journalist with Daria Jumemu. Listo Ohio. Augustina Makisi Watina Semin Chairman. It was Semin Chair. Mianga Sanso Anopa. Mema watching Listo Yesu Bukasen.
I like Ohio too. Columbus, Ohio.
Also here for
Cleveland, yeah.
What's Virginia? I didn't know Casa Virginia for lovers. No,
that's their name. Say na mama say the Spirit of Africa. No? Virginia is for lovers. I don't know tag. Don't say the First Nation. Yeah, there. No. Just the Caribbean on the tag. Virginia is for lovers. It's not invented by me. The whole number of centuries. That Virginia is always for lovers.
For lovers.
Yes, I'm about to say the Spirit of Africa. There, Hanijina. Soon Nijina, Massachusetts.
And the Spirit of America be more.
Oh, the Spirit.
Yeah, the Spirit of America.
Okay, exactly. So Virginia is for lovers. Ohio is the Metriamba, highly Republican. Yeah, maybe.
Connecticut, so you're the Constitution state.
The Constitution state, exactly. Ohio too is another beautiful one. A lot of Ghanaians living there, especially in Columbus and Cleveland. See, I will always love to be there too. America, the baby there. Don't say matter UK there, but America there. Everything is like Ghana, but with refined and better systems. Ghana, we don't have systems. Ibrim is not working. I say we don't even have them. Now traffic lights have been working now, so. See, that's how our own is. But America, they are more there to say Ghana now, but systems. The system takes care of you. Even in the midst of COVID, no BJ taxes, no being so much stimulus packages for you yourself, your kids, and everything. I mean, who wouldn't want this? I understand one of go Africa more bomb pie so for to mission comes over America near boy in CMG
so from come shall can and never back Professor Naana Jane in himself last elections or no na or yeah running mate Dima John Dramani Mahama former president na ene owura bi a waba wabehye nkom wo de ya unim Ghana asofofo no
yeah one god
so unim no
yeah no on cheda so why no say mystic person like a seer
or say Naana Jane na busuanfo se hoafo bi pese omufra nani
wow omufra nani I mean it was on a program on my channel for Sunsume Hintasem then he made those revelations that on one family don't want her to have a second chance at the shot
and
be a vice president.
So-called spiritualist na critic chaos.
Yeah.
Our political.
We go there because even it might be true. Why don't you try? Bomb family. You see, you throw a very good shot into a bomb grenade.
Big time division.
Keep problems in the family because you see, assuming the woman is having some eye issues, then it even makes it worse because she's old enough, about 62 or so. Exactly. Say and wow family, which I will not run away from. Ghana, there your own family can be your curse. But to throw this one there, the effort and why you go but to get a channel, a lot of views. Who call share video now? Or be a person. Oh, video no. Ghana whereby you see the video, a lot of views and they'll monetize it and make money. But remember that a family is being also torn apart by this revelation that one family don't want her to succeed as a vice president or move running. I'm not saying I will not be a believer of all science and spirituality in Africa, but you've known that more knowledge or the wisdom so count. Say try and contact the family and make those pronouncements. You see, this is a kenoforiata. As much as we basically covered intervention in America. So I'm baby be dry. No one tono.
Oforiata bafi
exactly.
Ghana back to Ghana.
So on ye baby draw. One ye baby draw there. There's no way he will come out of the COVID complications. No, you see. So what shot? So technically, it made the story beautiful. Say it was a balanced one. Why not? You say I'm trying to attack. Yes. But how he goes about it, and the confidence resonates, I think that's where some of us are a bit worried. That's assuming that woman is my auntie, because at the end of the day, you don't know who. We cannot abodin. When we do what you say we, Mr. Way, Anna, Madam Way, Anna, Sister Way na. Oh, but that's we accept the family person friend. Anyway, I hear God reveals to redeem. It has been said. So, like I said, God reveals sometimes they don't redeem. In the Bible, some died without redemption. But you believe that we can intercede. If the woman believes in some of this factor, it's try to get to the man and do something about it. But my dear, no matter what, I don't agree with one God that go and sit on a program and be making some of these huge pronouncements. I have my own beliefs, but I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to everyone in this world. And that was why I believe that. So, GDDR. I mean, he has that first power to contact the man so that they pray about it or do what they can. But one God should stop some of these things. And with all apologies to him, I know his track record and things he's been saying. He's well respected in Ghana for some of these things by some sects. I'm not saying everybody. We can't name no.
I'm meeting it in for the first time.
Oh yeah, one God there. I mean, it's in Kumasi. He makes some of these pronouncements all the time on social media. Near there. But for him, these ones, for me, why always they try to attack the higher echelons of power? Political way, no?
And then I'm bizarre, Omudi Pescana.
One God will be crack it's okay. I mean, in terms of money.
Ghana will be okay.
Oh, it'll be okay.
No, Ghana, Obienyeska, so you okay there?
They wouldn't
even
say
not in Ghana, the world.
No, but it's a comparative analysis. Yeah, you are more in here.
No. As we speak, the Frank, I suffer for your sebi, or more dead than any most a bit we talker.
Rolls Royce, or
electric car, but still they still do.
Yeah, they are still selling in Kunya.
And now means ways and means are modinious canon. If they stop, it means that they'll be going downward spiral.
Exactly.
Umunya 1 billion Ghana cedis, 2 billions, 100 billion crowd. They will still because a finance are quite no more.
I agree. Human needs are insatiable. I say America could be about Tibebio. Who is comfortable. When he wants to move to another plush area. When he's I mean, those are
Nana Kwabna Bafo Amuako. It didn't be himself. Hey, we do papa. I was a takurade or say much love.
Yeah, we're grateful too. Oh, into the issue, I agree with you that human needs are insatiable. When you have $50,
I could do the second. Nana Kwabna Bafo Amuako do the second.
Yeah, I know him very well. A very good morning, good afternoon to him. Opo, I agree with you. Maybe I'm here $50 as so Mr. Swako to rental. Obisu here $500 as so Swako to
exactly.
Obisu here 3,000 as so Swako to
Obisu here 3 million. Every factory be
exactly. So human needs there. The more you get, the more you need more. So our green principle say, about 40 I say bon command. I'm not sure you'll be talking about $100, $200. You'll be talking about huge ones. What they are saying, see that when they mejitum, I agree in principle that no crowd be some say one God does he do it for money and bueno because once it becomes of interest, he will get money out of it. He will make a
Mr. Dance. Oh, kind book be a Jesus na Omuko enwape nobody
exactly he's working. It's always he has a third eye in mama so
nti kan yare bi ombia ta touch ni bi yaba
exactly what kind the brand I mean testimonies are more a lot of testimonies that we are Ghana near there help grow Ghanaian business no tema or abadaye and it will help you get it done. So for one God there I mean I have mixed feelings about it, but in any case I don't think God destroying families is the way to go. I mean, people have their own saying. I mean, Akadia on your belly, then he should say it. But now, just describe from the age of 12 years to 30 years. I'm sure he was learning the ways of man. There are a lot of books I've read that I don't want to share here. But he will to verify them. But the truth is that I'm sure he after having all the gifts of the Spirit, he still had to go what culturally they are supposed to do in Israel now. There's a reason Bible did not even give account of that, but I'm sure say Anopa Bosuo this carpentry near the near Kenya no Suebi. So mamu knowledge, mamu gifts, but wisdom pattern. I sometimes nyamina edema. You have to be decorous. Sometimes knowledge input the NDC school bro for Kenya and yet measure of wisdom. A measure of knowledge. Dr. Beshon Wakacho said, you have this disease, or you see machines near there, and it has something to do with intelligence. But Nyansa, that at this point in time here, you just throw one into the family. You throw one into the family. And some people are very over spiritual, and it is helping them. Yeah, Mobikacho say, after when you know what to say, because you are not being very spiritual with your that aspect of life.
Welcome to Virginia.
Yes.
Virginia is for lovers. Just say, Tina, no wonder. Now this explains why Tina is living in Virginia.
Oh, Virginia, the more
this explains why.
It's a beautiful state. It's a
beautiful state. Eric Biu, Tina Kunu.
Oh, okay. You find love. I mean, love is in Virginia.
No wonder you went to Virginia before coming here.
Exactly. That's what last Virginia. But Virginia will always remain. Oh, you can continue from where you left off.
Baby, I will join now. We'll go deeper with the story. So when the synopsis,
exactly.
And we'll be getting deeper into all the stories. Hi, Unity Radio 103.9. We are beginning fresh week. In the M as a word of motivation. Martin Luther King Jr. and the cancer as we are no Bible channel. I say, take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. What I say?
Yes.
Take the first step in faith. To Anamon, one step. And yes, 1,000-mile journey begins with a step. But Martin Luther King says, "Oh, fro bepono." And now fro stairs. Now the kind when you share stairs, nina a bit boom. Oh, fo. Into I say, take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. We take the first step now. Not just that means that take it one step after the other. Abrabo makun kakra. And until now set a goal. As I said, unya strategy. Now strategy now I'm breaking it down to tactics. Now they are getting to goal. So I set a goal. Now look at the broader picture with that strategy and tactics. You cannot get to your goal. In the Naana Opoku-Agyemang say, take it step at a time. take a step at a time. Osha broader picture and say person or PhD. Osha broader picture and person or person or medicine. Now o starting na assignment ni push you na bo to twene. O say hey, first semester mboni na be ko second semester. One hwe a e be bu abem. One step at a time. Bibia o person wo ye bia a wo de ahye wanim wo de ahye wakomam wo de ahye wadwenim se o person wo ye bia no. Ene the Martin Luther King Jr. Edi ma yenso Rich Way Auto School Anopa Bosuo so o se ye no nche nkranhye sema ye de bro ne say take the first step. That is the most important thing. Say who to anamo no one take first step na you ne ubekot 1 million steps ukra untumi. You have to take it step by step. Nti ene eno ne ye ne uche say there esi weni so botai bia take one step at a time but take it with faith and hope. So nyagidie ewo step now taking him and don't look at the entire steps. Na dey tintin dey metumi afro because me Ghana na me yeko Akwa Mountains for the first time. YPG is a na me youth secretary. Na
secretary
yeah.
One day saw a major political party general secretary.
Na you lead the youth niko and some of the ladies omuhu said ade no ye for
the mountain na
omu hwesoro ho a no omu hwesa afi na ya start here free form air fro kwa
height
omu see we dey intimi so until it has just cast my mind back to those days sana abraboni tie nti don't o hwesoro ho e be hunu now o hwe the brother picture na person oduru na because na me metimi me wa hoden a me de betimi achieve such a goal. But take one step at a time. Manujo?
Yeah, I think Martin Luther King, right? Multifaceted, but I'll try to give it only two perspectives because we know between 1,001 messages from it. You see, the first one will be fear of the unknown stifles us. Say they be an I because here I me see them cry 50%. Say me call the other one and maybe I might get 70, I might get 20. So sometimes you always confused, so you don't take that first step, and it makes you stay at one place for a long time. Now the second one will be say 1,000-mile journey begins with a step. Now, China for so can say no matter where you are going to, say me fear Alaska cry, I have to make that first step from this room before I get there. Say me for car there, there'll be a walking point. So that first step, it's more like the initial step is very, very important. Then sir, you'll be at one place. Work is said to be done when the force even moves a distance. So we jump for to turn in principle in science that you've not even worked until you always make that first step. And the other one has to be with, and then my former boss, me, the one you spoke about the staircase, it has an horizontal and vertical link. Say that step means that first step, you go horizontally and vertically. In the best, me no walk out journey. So my first steps, you be do and number more third floor now would here. Why? Because I took a step. I looked up and I saw an opportunity and I climbed there to take that opportunity to go. Say just kind of one na our LPN. Another step about which me acquire no RN. No me the heading I mean yeah says it's a step, it's a raising standard. It's a you should always make that first step and I'm economy to me and yeah made them could do show. But people took that first step and now you are the same age but you're standing at the top and you're standing at the bottom. The bottom is not bad. At the end of the day you also move the distance. Once we fear could peer. But the truth is that you are down and the person is up there looking down on you. Looking down use way invariably not to mean that or shut down on you, but on was shown was show how. But because you did not take that first step, you were always too afraid to take that step. That bold step. Nothing in good in life comes easy. Even looking for a wife, looking for a husband, it doesn't come so easy. When things come easy, when it comes so easy, it lives so easily. So sometimes it is to be in your scapa. Masa, success one building over time. When I careful, you will not be able to. Maybe the amount say he wants you to have the jump start. So but technically yes, I want him. So for me, my boss always told me that Masa, horizontal movement and vertical movement are very important in life. Always take a step. Make sure that you make your life like a staircase. Say woeful. That will set you apart from your colleagues and your friends. That's one you are not no opportunity. You take a step above. No, take another step. So always never be afraid to take a step. The worst case, you fall back to where you were. You will not fall to the ground. And for me, it's a very important message for a Monday. That's what's one. That decisions are. Into Worcester State College, me okay. I mean, just said my way and answer my man. My dear, it's always a step. what na check a crowd him say Charlie, maybe I'm doing 12 opportunity about making me 13 14. No men come Charlie, it's a step. It comes with a step. Sometimes you need to even change places because for things to work for you. Now we should say men kwana ye me metina yasa say my dear, by the time, because age does not wait for you, time does not wait for you. The decisions you make today, will show what you have variably in the end. By the time you are 60 years, what you want to be in your life is the bold step you take when you are 20 years or when you are 30 or when you are 40. So never miss the opportunity to take that first step. Step meaning one step or going up a staircase. Same could this one as a from cry, you learn your lessons.
Okay.
What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, and you find one way not to fail again. So that first step, my dear, forget what is at the end. Just take it. And the Lord that you serve to will not make you labor in vain.
Unity Radio 1039. That is our word of motivation for you this morning. Yeshe Yahunkren, na ye dafufro, Joa dafufra yasha asye. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole stairs. Just take the first step. That is our encouragement to you this morning. Now, quickly, Yesha said the hourly weather report in Worcester. Ebeko radio no Worcester and T. Yetanasi Anopa Bia. Now, Yama Worcester phones to the benefit of the doubt because of proximity. Now, one who said, if you remember, because I know, like I said, Worcester, I come out. Today is going to be better than even yesterday. Manu Jones and weekend it was fantabulous.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
And say I'm noted them high 55 degrees.
Wow.
Bekwa could do 62, and possibly up by the afternoon from we are one Anopa Bosuo near 60s.
Wow.
Tiabeko lowest temperature ibenya on there. Ebeya na jo 11, ebeko down to 43, okay. But we'll be in the 60s from we are even say 1 kopim 6 p.m. until 7 p.m. na drop to 56, 8, 9, 52, 9, 48, 10, 45, 11, 43. Right now, I know like I said, temperature near 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is very sunny, and it's going to be sunny. Sa kopim say ebebo 7. It's going to be into once as I say days,
Yeah,
we have a longer days, but it's even going to extend more because officially said winter is over and we are in the spring. And he said the temperature no city and weather no city for this morning. No kai said Anopa bia yetena near the weather report to bro na ora down so down auto repairs adaruma and also asinima the weather report no the bro car no problem bia umu now they are breno said the Anopa bia onu so betumi aboa na yetumi the weather report na bro before you step out of your house ube tuka okwa adwuma na wo hu said you be siesie ho so asi atumi ede afa dan auto repairs ono so ede a ode ebo enchidom eno no obo adwuma yie pa ono so eta chinti beautiful. We're going to be in the 60s right now, 55, and that is how your weather looks like for the morning. Manujo time it's exactly 10:30. Yemfa about 10-15 minutes of sports and family tea for nafi yemfa in discussions akano and to aso yenim say FA Cup England ekoso enra ene enra chi sanso ena okohwe Italy ni ade Ronaldo ashano 700 and say say he's in the club of 700.
Yeah, 700. Only Pele ne 2 no nti.
Wa beat Pele record.
Pele na so 792 near there, but officially he has a little some few games to catch up with.
No, almost record next was beat Pele na Pele on one any record.
Oh no, so 1,000.
Oh, 1,000. No book be na just Pele 1,000. 1,000 share. Okay, yamfa good you some kakra ya bobo no pay emfamremo na mu said the world of sports and so a trend said the sports fans all over the world and so be hu senior and some no AC echo edifa na ebreninti yensha say quickly by the asada kese ema adwumakobi ti say asama trading oboy chidom na de agudi unsam edi ebros also na big olu beauty and barbering hair salon KM roofing obebo dan so awa unim say ono na so de komano na oboso fefe edi nchansen colored one correct coating ye accurate esompada na color no so emfedida emfama ritual to school de odi kan Eddie, your motivational message are brain. Yeah, there's like I said, so my Anochi Krum restaurant. Ugana Adriani, Jollof, Wache, Bankuni Tilapia. Then you know, be a dear. na Anopa Bosuo restaurant na the tian say ye shase e the senior national team the Black Stars as well and now me know say Ghana captain friend say NDC aba do for South Africa and Sao Tome games obekaya ni team osi akan dem am friend say Swansea City eka say enya ade AYU omu ebema na ba bebo e ama Ghana especially against South Africa and emum Sao Tome ni dia omu ebejai no nyanso after back and forth with the Ghana Football Association and personal plea from AYU and there me know eka say AYU are joining national teammates 48 hours after playing in South Wales derby against Cardiff City. Now Ghana captain AYU flew straight to Accra after the game as he hopes to feature against Sao Tome on Sunday. He has been ruled out against South Africa and will stay in Accra with a select few due to the loss that South Africa is on the red list of the United Kingdom due to a new corona strand found there. Inti unze boy first match no Sao Tome ni Sunday. Inti on South Africa nibi. Unze last Friday at the 20th for him say and share Swansea City for any Ghana Football Association and say on beja the day AYU amanaba on one condition say Ghana for them sabesha krata say South Africa hona yesi variant bi apie no omo de AYU nko because eno no ka countries a UK are red list o mo nti se okopiem e South Africa agi se obedi na fu amakomako edu ekodu 9 ansa na ya makwan amo abedwan ne club ne no na Swansea say the day AYU being their top scorer na ne modern ba all bodies ya no mo person samba Premier League no enya de on be risk losing him for about 2 weeks nti hihye na ya adwuma ama the day AYU abedu Ghana camp a wa joining in fefo nemum the bad news ni say nyaade a obekọ akosi akan e de ama Ghana bra Ghana eko South Africa e hoso kra no e na ehia yi pa sports journalism ade ba ko nipa bebre ka ho asem o Ghana say sebi onim de kra nhye da ni soro na ondwene nkwa akire abetumi aye na saa notion no e na ukopiem Sports Writers Association of Ghana SWAC president meme ye member o reference say Kwabna Yabua Eddie Abetuja or say sports journalism is not for the lazy minded people. What I say, na be my imagine said, omu be real sports no be peska keke. Name professionalism this or be dwene no be sua de. Now what's not radio so what's not TV so now I analysis in depth insightful ones. I'm a man for only there be. Na no na Kwabna Yabua president of the Sports Writers Association of Ghana. Our council members of the voter NEOT branch of SWAC say omu ensure the profession if they are in for money. What I say, if money is your target, then forget sports journalism because journalism is not for rich people. You can check it out all over. If you want to be rich, then enter into business because journalism takes a lot of sacrifice and perseverance. It is not for lazy people. You have to be educating yourself, building your capacity always, and pushing for greatness. Let the sky be your limit and don't fall for the hype because you are on radio or TV. I know any of you are any Kwabna Japan so Kwabna Yabua edi ama sports journalist OOT any voter regional bi ato amane Ghana fa na nyina and also any ensama any and also ekoso ye Florida ani ekopiem ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko nso aso ya Kumasi Asante Kotoko defender friend say Imoro Ibrahim receive late call up for Ghana yen AFCON qualifiers yen South Africa ni Sao Tome airborne ni nyina ni say abrante no coach I friend say Charles Kwabena Akono atonsa edi afren isan say Portugal based abrante friend Gideon Mensah who has been ruled out of the clash no due to injury no enunti enama Kotoko abrante Imoro Ibrahim ya friend somra no ntumi emra mehye no anan na jese no so dia ababetodwa na abrante no the attorney so see kind ma Red Bull Salzburg na okobo alone Guamares na hono omobo no sustaining injury no against Gil Vicente na eno na sisi akwakoba say ontumi ema me bobo ni bi emfa ma Ghana ene nam so ama coach Ifensa Kwesiapia enso ama abrante I friend say Ibrahim Moro Kumasi Asante Kotoko left back the chance say ono somra no megiram na ye hwe de ono so betumi aye ede ama oman Ghana. Alright, friends, Dr. Nyaho Tomaklu, ese nyame nim ni se bibi wo ha eye very shameful for Ghana na eye new party na eye Black Stars selection criteria Dr. Nyahoto Maklo HSE ohwe kwan ya Charles Kwabena Akono CK Akono fa so a oyiyi mrante a omukosi akan dia ma Black Stars ne pa dia asefem awraho na kyerese Ghana ye daachi wo bobom no eyade a ayera. Dr. Nyahoto HSE 28-man squad a CK Akono enemu ye no selection ni criteria o use ye no enko ye kra and also edie no or see if Diawisi Taylor is leading the current goal king chart. Is there a justification to pick Joseph Esso ahead of him? I ask him, Bisa. Yeah, Ghana League. Nasa Mranti and on Wabri Baby into me, ma. Now the local players, Eko Bobo. Nasa will go king. Obi o Lydia, washer goes to Tontana. I friend said, dear we see Taylor. Or no, na kwes CK Akono ntimi antonsa amfre no. Na okofre abrante Joseph Esso and Tiasia be pa ne wom. Eno na ne Dr. Nyahoto Maklo. And so ebisa se odwene ho a ontiase otiase nso a na je se wa anwene ho. Na yeka Black Stars asem any selection no na the tense abrante ba kwa no so ewo in fine form for the Black Stars any abrante friend say Jordan Ayew and they ameno weka say Crystal Palace for eja Jordan Ayew amana tumi join the Black Stars ahead of the 2021 African Cup of Nations qualifier eba so no na Ghana coach Kwabla Akono omitted the names of Ghanaian players based in the United Kingdom with the exception of Kwame Poku of Colchester United due to the reluctance of their clubs to release them for the trip to South Africa, a country on the United Kingdom's red list of coronavirus risky country. Inti na jese enono inti sisi ameno weka said Jordan Ayew enzo ababedu but so obeko South Africa ni bi no eno so anwene ne sen na ahwe mranti asisi omo coach IFS CK Akono hodia na jese goalkeepers near Richard Ofori usia kind man South Africa team friend Orlando Pirates Razak Abalaura Kotoko and afi Eric Ofori entry no so media ma na Danlad Ibrahim Asante Kotoko enti Kotoko two goalkeepers no full backs no Baba Abdul Rahman na Manucho Obisa say ball ben or boy ya to nsade afra no Gideon Mensah o Victoria Guamares make us ono so say wantumi ama enti Edimoro Ibrahim Akoshim Benson Anan ewo MLK Slovakia na Philmon Bafo also see kan Ghana the Dreams FC central defenders no eni Nicolas Opoku-Agyemang ewo France Kasim Nuhu Hoffenheim Ganyu Ishmael Kotoko Steven Ambrose also ewo Hamburg SV now call midfielders na Kudus Mohammed Ayas Amsterdam Mubarak Wakasu Jinsu Sun in China Free Aqua also ewo Turkey see a kind of man Yeni Emmanuel Lomote wo Amiens Sporting Club France Isanso and Idrisu Baba ewo RCD Mallorca in Spain Glatson awakusi akandema Accra Olympics Agbosu Sumi Rosalinda obeye Kwame Free Pokuso ewo Colchester United England sanso ena left attacking midfield no ofre Mrantia Usman Bukari Gent Belgium no obo ena Joseph Esso Dr. Nyahoto Maklo question ne inclusion right attacking midfielders no kama so ewo Leuven Belgium Fatau Ishaku ewo Steadfast no ewo Ghana attackers no Tontinama Ghana, Emmanuel Boateng, Dalian Professional China, Emmanuel Jesse, Academy Spezia, Italy, Kwame Opoku, Asante Kotoko, John Entry, Pyramids FC Egypt, Kwesi Ochre, and Recht, and so Ewo Holland, and Caleb Ikuban, Ewo Transasport, no Ewo Teki. My infant to a tear for him say, squad area to my enemy, coach CK Akono, ebe pronoun down, the Bimunso Honswa, Omu into me, based on South Africans and Semnoa, and also so Air Cosson. Final squad, no Ebetoja. Yeah, the name also the Bebra Monamo final squad at Ghana so Eddie Ekwakobo South two-legged encounter AFCON qualifiers no na and also Edia and they etumi ababeto Ija and so ewo no aha Unity Radio 1039 agudie hu nsema yaboabo no anopai na yedi ebrem anopa bi Monday to Friday yedi ebrem na mu said enioma su esi koso na enesanse ye late kakra nti yenkohwe amanone nsem kakra yaboabo no na yemfam piso emfa emam the ten say okohwe England and Italy Spain France matches ni because nemom England a mixture of Premier League and a FA Cup matches and itumi course over the weekend near ten say ebimu ebono na ebimu so ebo FA Cup ye sha said there 10 times so na ye kwa kohwe na no memenda games etumi ekoso na afi ya ba be wie kwasiada isan ye time nti ye boni tel enso etumi ede amam na mepacho Everton and Manchester City ebo eye quarter final baako eno no mepacho na eye England FA Cup quarter final wa obehye no uko semi final Pep Guardiola and Carlo Ancelotti de boy ni no omo boy out till 84th minute ena eye Manchester City kire se pani dia won ne beko obetwi ni mu a na emom wa no pasorim Abrante fan se Ake Gundogan ena eto atene di kansana Kevin De Bruyne and so Eddie Baku ka honti within better say 1-2 minutes na Manchester City aka 6 minutes to go no omutumi she 2 goals uko me pacho Germany Bayern Munich the red card assign Stuttgart 4-0 Bayern Munich the red card
yeah
unplayable they are simply unplayable omudi red card no bi anshebi you starting game now 12 minutes and Alphonso David the red card 10 men of Bayern went ahead and beat Stuttgart 4-0.
Maybe it's that time they start practicing some people with 10 men in the league. So that
hat-trick hero.
Guess who? Lewandowski.
About hat-trick. Bremen Tenefie Wolfsburg 2-1. Frankfurt Union Berlin 5-2. FC Cologne Borussia Dortmund about 2-2. Erling Haaland and they 2 goals near
Wow.
Dortmund. Na ball no crown or take last minute because they were almost losing. We na ne bufu you know run a shirt. Etoma opposing player no back because no be requesting Jesse. And answer for interpreter. Say ne bufu but all the other websites will be an interpretation but Abrante Nankasa sabe tweety. Say bad results. This is why frustrated because he's doing everything he can to help the team but the team is leaking goals. Say ne bufu and there's almost a likely say because they have lost further grip of the top 4 to qualify for Europe. It looks most likely.
So about Chelsea.
And yeah, easy. Okay. The battle is hard. I wouldn't sit here.
The battery is the Lord. The battery.
80 Dortmund as a drop of points. Shaka etna efima Mönchengladbach and 3-0. Moko England Premier League match back so Brighton as Newcastle. Brighton almost one of the finest games in the Premier League. Finally it paid off. Finally it paid off and I was so happy for them.
Wow.
Newcastle and me and Tobacco cry.
That's emphatic.
Newcastle, they are in deep trouble now. They are really in deep trouble. Uko Spain so Atletico Bilbao any Eba Obiasha 1-1. Celta de Vigo Tenerife Benzema brace Ebouai Madrid share 3-1 over Celta de Vigo. Who else can he was Azuno and Jebi Valladolid and Sevilla so Ebo 1-1. Italy Omobo 3 games Saturday no Croton any Bologna boy no Bologna kwa we need 3-2 Spezia share Cagliari 2-1 Inter any Sassuolo game no was postponed now conference and so I met Tenerife Rennes and 3-1 and a Nice etwa Olympic Marseille eka miensa Abako crown so to me auntie. Oko England FA Cup no. Enya Man City ni Everton kwa ne boy. Bournemouth and so any Southampton a boy. Emma Southampton. In fact, I'm gonna ball first game. Southampton share 3. Emma Bournemouth and to me auntie can be. Now I'm call ye draw no. Yenhwe and games e course on run. Na fi yemfa draw no. Emra. Emra so kohwe games e course so ewo Europa. Results itimi boabo no edibre mu eni. Germany, Hoffenheim, Etna Firma, Mainz, Asian 2-1, Hertha Berlin, Esutcha, Leverkusen 3-0, and Freiburg, Echa Augsburg, Ekam Yunua, Bakukrono Swentimiante, Germany, Ediano. Now call England, and 2 Premier League outstanding matches, so West Ham United, Esha 3 first half goals. Now so Arsenal, Chelsea, how many Chelsea in all London, into Adia Chelsea, and also Mususia. Abra Chelsea first half you call from 3-0 against West Brom. Near to take carrying na Sabe Pepe na Arsenal. Arsenal fighting from 3 goals down to a 3-3 drawn game. Until this season, Arsenal and Chelsea in Kwa and to me I side ni bi. Ya show mo 3-0. Now mo enye se bia 1-1 e call 3-1 na 2-1 e call 3-1. 3 unanswered goals. No mutiti nyina sanso na Aston Villa enra Jose Mourinho do or die wo lusu ya kan tikika nanso omutumi ewini Vinicius ene Abrante Hurricane eboy ema Tottenham kwa we ekwohye Aston Villa Premier League no makam yenu a omo antumi ante Now call Spain and Ra. Getafe ni Elche ball 1-1. Valencia twa Granada 2-1. Villarreal. Men so any Cadiz game we no na Villarreal. Atenefia Jimani miensa. Omo show 2-1. Atletico Epria now so Abrante fan say Luis Suarez was shot a 500th club goal. On the share the only goal the Atletico bra mucha Alaves 1-0. And Real Sociedad Tenerife Emma Barcelona. Esho muka maku. Guess what? In Sia.
Wow.
Barcelona, it's revitalized. They are, I mean, one Laporta coming back. Messi is refreshed. I mean, Enra amu bobo. Mosha Messi nkwa obo atena mienu Dest American defender no. And also bo atena mienu Griezmann share back na Dembele player. And so share back 6-1. And Barcelona. It me a share Enra. Na Osha na chese se de Barca yankonkwa Italy. Abrante friend say Ronaldo ojina mu nemum de tie ne se Verona tena afie ema Atlanta ehye ne 2-0 Juventus enso so etena homa Benevento etwa ne ka baako wantumi ante Sampdoria enso ehye Torino ka baako wantumi ante Udinese enso ebo no homaden etena afie elusu 1-0 Fiorentina etena homa AC Milan hye 3-2 na Roma enso etena afie Napoli ehye ne ka mienu abaako kra no went to me auntie na chese said you see ekoko wie enso ewo eno no na okopiem of France Strasbourg etnafi I don't know hwe many mo person can launch and I say breast.
I'm waiting for my team
and come omo ball and kabe me do.
I'm waiting for breast.
Strasbourg etnafi launch ehye 2-1 breast any Angers and a boy breast and Shebi Dijon.
So the breast it was a dross. Draw, or more than draws.
On board in your draws.
Okay, draws.
Game na one game, a draw.
How do Anka breast or draws? Brazil. Yeah, some but what should happen? Dijon,
Etnafi Rams, Channel 1-0, Montpellier, share Bordeaux 3-1, Nantes, and Lorraine, Ebo 1-1, Lille, Tenefi, Nimes, Channel 2-1, and Olympic Lyonnais, so PSG, Channel 4-2. Until these were the games, Enra or France, of course, so. England FA Cup matches nibi ekoso enra no bi ani abre Chelsea and Sheffield United na boy Chelsea unbeaten run under Thomas Tuchel etwa so abramu twa Sheffield eka mienu a Sheffield antumi ante kanu ba akokra enra was another blue day nemu mamen kanche Chelsea supporter bi a wotie mi se wanya ball ni bi a enra ball no 2-0 it did not reflect the true way of the game. Said yeah, if he said Thomas Tuchel by me who team why suppose Chelsea to say Sheffield da Enra. They had 2 or 3 glaring chances that were easier to score than to miss. Magodrek the Anokradia na worse. But Oman to me and for ball and to Tottenham. Emma Chelsea last minute. Almost full time. And Sana Ziyech. Adibako can weigh 2-0. Now on the other quarter-final match, FA Cup na course no. Leicester United, Leicester City, Manchester United come in Emma Manchester team back invite Enra Jamie Vardy. Minim say Manchester for no more than more because if JD had taken his chances, it could have been 5-1. He was on goal 2 times. One keeper and then I went to me and share. But Abrante no a hero. Now he's been in such a splendid form. I Abrante friend say Kelhechi Eniacho. Enra Oshe 2 goals. Manchester United elusu 3-1. Leicester Cham 3-1. And to say in England FA Cup semi-final no parents no ko wie Chelsea and Manchester City. And I 17th April, 18th April, and 2 matches never cost. But I 17th April, now I 18th April until Leicester, any Southampton, and Chelsea, and Manchester United. Until these are games that meeting me. Of course, so I had the and me feels the parents and the way I'm here. No, I think because you know the way every time Ebeka big teams any small clubs they try to make one of the smaller clubs go to the final. But what I've realized is say drew her Emma final and yet competitive.
But so United, yeah, almost year before the United game.
Yeah, United. Half time
exactly. So they were expecting maybe United to sail through. But let's start playing well. So trust me.
But I would have thought, sir. I was saying, sir, they should have let the game.
For now,
they should have let the game.
Big in name, but Leicester is a better team than Chelsea currently. So I mean. Leicester, Chelsea, what's a better team now?
In terms of them?
Oh, the league, efforts, everything now.
Yeah, you bought Champions League. I do quarter final. Leicester then over.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Champions. Leicester is a better team now. So
what are you talking about? Chelsea bought Champions
League.
The league.
We are talking about England. The Atletico, forget La Liga.
I say a can't season.
La Liga with all apologies. I mean, I hold no hostage.
Hey, I've heard them La Liga.
I've always not been keen on them. The status because of the Real Madrid, Barcelona will feel it. It's a film there. The league becomes so. I mean, that's what is happening to them now. They didn't build the other teams. In Atletico now, I'm going to say they are doing well in Pono. Chelsea made them look very ordinary over 2 legs. And she said Chelsea, said Real Madrid win and back. The past 2 seasons, the EPL. Okay.
I mean, for rumors, say I don't know favorite segment.
Yes.
Who are Koso?
Concern.
Yes, I said the fee. Juventus as well. Juventus managing director friend say Fabio Patrici. Or say team no season end there. Cristiano Ronaldo. I feel no more better nasi. No madwindwene na bra bo say ombema na ko anase Ronaldo ebeto na bra bo so Sky Sport Italia via Mirror in England BBC and omudi aba nti Fabio Patrici say Ronaldo when to me and say or to also finishing the contract, but they will think sit and talk at the end of the season. Norway striker TNU where AS so the AS on Feniagro.
Oh yes.
Norway striker friend of Erling Brut Haaland 20 has told his agent that he wants to leave Borussia Dortmund if the club who are 5th in the Bundesliga don't qualify for the Champions League. And then Nana make a choice say Ronnie Jesse Etoma opposing player Danny big issue all the media outlets. I don't know Biasa Abrantana frustrated, is disgusted and a whole lot of adjectives. But in short, no ASC omo pombo na no friend agent. I no catch an agent say on starting the clubs near them Nkasa. Yeah. Now on the clubs in Nkasa who no they could do ni say Manchester City and as I say we are front runners of Haaland the signature Manchester City. Then my brand friend say Michael Richards. I know him former Man City defender. I see let to him alone. As I said Chelsea it me to Brut Haaland.
Why?
Now since Chelsea and Chelsea give no share. Any Chelsea or share that Tuchel no. Say Chelsea nya Haaland bet 20 more or you see the word scary. Chelsea will be scary next season.
Oh yes, Chelsea City player papa. I mean, yes.
Then you know what be about na house Arsenal. Obi nfi wa me criticize what they say you want the best
player papa. I mean, he has no love for his team.
So a City player.
At this point,
he's an analyst now. He sits on TV.
So
he was working for BBC.
He prefers him to go to Chelsea than City. Is that what he's saying?
No, he didn't say that. All he said was he would want Chelsea to get Haaland.
Why?
Because Chelsea is playing some fantastic football. They only need a clinical finisher. I don't know. So maybe
I agree with you, but the point is City project 2 is so much tip top. So for this
what
point,
do you mean tip top?
Now City project,
project not tip top.
So why will he say that? I mean,
and to just say City, you know, what can be a match Chelsea?
Oh, on your City, ni papa. Forget he played football for them. Let's go on. He just play football for City.
And then what down when they are mobiles was on Arsenal, papa.
Oh, how? We can go into it. I mean,
you know, you can be a City player, but they be now.
At this, I agree. If City are not doing well, and it
no,
Mami
Misa way. When him say it, me will be a City player. When him say look sure or a Chelsea fan, but he's playing for United.
I know Hurricane is an Arsenal boy.
Exactly. In TV or her. Obama club no, but they be on kwala abremu nyina. This is the team you support, but you never had.
So a Chelsea boy,
I don't know. My name's a Chelsea boy.
I'm not surprised. Let me be a seer. Mokai at this point, City now almost a striker of.
About Rio Ferdinand, yes, and Rio Ferdinand so kind.
Say
Rio Ferdinand say Manchester should pull all the Arsenals to get Haaland, but if not, he will never want.
Yeah, that's the talk. That's the talk of a true United-blooded person. I mean. I get you.
Only Michael Richards say one
the between in the city of Manchester there's a rivalry, and beyond Manchester there's still a rivalry. Into no person by United, but some by United that mama name
Chelsea.
He shouldn't be close to City because he will not find peace in the city. But Michael Richards, he did his job. And I'm just saying, many problem with my problem is say the City project doesn't look too ugly for you to say that Haaland should you prefer Haaland here. And they're too strong.
Okay. Mikel Arteta say Norway near Brent defense Martin Odegaard. Or buy a ball out born. They say why Arsenal team leader on the pitch.
Oh yeah.
Now Quembi also. I say whatever Arsenal would need to do to make the move permanent. What suggested?
No, but they were selling. We sign a contract where you have to close the door, but we'll be toward there. So I got of 100 million, bra.
Because he's been performing, yeah. It's been a Chelsea, Tomori. Chelsea so much regret it.
Yeah.
Because Tomori, AC Milan sporting director say he's the only best signing they've had. January players from two in a Trocan. Tomori ball are all born. Now Tomori one player. Chelsea loan fine, but to add permanent clause, now 20 million for Tomori. They
didn't believe in him.
AC Milan be activating as quick as possible.
Yeah.
So I agree with you, but sometimes to getting a player on is a risk.
It's a risk.
Quick one now for you.
Yeah, I think the Jordan Ayew did Ayew. It's good to get them in the team, but for some of us, not too happy because just like we said, the challenge is in South Africa.
Yeah, now South told me, I
exactly in Accra. Yes, but the point is, you don't take chances. These are the qualifiers. So, which might frustrate you. In the past, countries like Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, have fallen effort. Because any South African airport,
but say you go home
exactly. And
South told me home. Burundi almost share away.
Yeah, and American, but you don't underrate them because it's a home. But you have strategy, no one draw, no follow or attempt. They're not American, but I agree with you. Say in principle, we should set our priorities right. Yeah, my boy is a big boy, and we need, and then we take them to South Africa. Then they will get that way. But I'm a believer of the fact that some people should qualify for this to play the tournament. So it's good that they've decided to come and help the team. But and can you here? But hey, what can we say? And a swag president telling the boys, I think it's in the right direction. Although sometimes money look here a bit demeaning. I think that people have done journalism too and they made a lot of money out of it. But just that it shouldn't be your primary focus. And the truth is that and you'll be an musica. The first should be passion. It's not an area a lot of money, but you have to learn. Once I first said that journalism, we have even sit here tell you that sports journalism is more difficult than any other journalism that I have personally practiced because you have to learn. It's more like a course, and the information it keeps changing every day. You can read about tomorrow today, tomorrow na assessment. I remember when I started this job, we had about 12 midnight, by 4 a.m. Sky Sports no more different news. What time can I no be after? Let me correct. Tomorrow is no more going to this place. You have to be up to date, up to tune. Say just before you tell the story, make sure you are up to date with every area. And see, the modern day journalists, especially sports in it, you have to learn and make sure that you're on top of the issue. So I think it's a point in the right direction. I don't think he said anything that I have not said in that direction. We should seek a selection. I mean, Joseph Vesso, fine, he's a midfielder, he has 9 goals. But we should always see Taylor now Wakana playing for Karela, playing so well with 12 goals. Now, I say, 1-4-1. Maybe the other point too is that I should send the team to play a bit to augment an area. But the Dream FC, Ketokreku, angle and getting the likes of John Nchumuni at the end, there will always be that belief that maybe the direction, and yeah, Papa. But me carry so na me answer my judge him say, you know what, the coach head is always on the bus, on the line. So also decided to choose some players, but that selfish inward looking way of selecting players in the day, I think it will always be under question. But so for now, time we know him, he's just a maverick or kind of assets that I mean, being a football administrator of a sort, you know, there it will always come under question. So this team doesn't look too good, but let's hope that they get the needed results for us. But we believe so much. We changed the whole football dynamics in Ghana because we didn't want some of these things to really exist. But send a quite dear. I mean, I'm a bit more disappointed in it. And Arsenal there, so I think just like you said, it's one game worthy of mention, but not to also make Arsenal away. West Ham 2-1. You went away to beat them 2-1. Then you sit at home to make some of these things. Then I was share like this, the second goal especially. Leno, he needs to start learning too because I think some of the goals were unpardonable. But I like Antonio too. Antonio really had a wonderful game. I mean, giving the assist and scoring the 3rd goal in there. But for Arsenal, it's a good one. At least 3 goals and for you to get a point. I think there are 2 points lost. But looking at the bigger picture now, as a follower, avid follower of the game, I think Arsenal did well to come back from.
In as much as it's a 2-point loss,
yeah,
I think every Arsenal fan was delighted with the character the team showed yesterday.
Yes, I mean that one you can't take it off. When it comes to London, some of these games, you know, Arteta is keeping that record. We a team that United with him. I want to mention. I mean, just here for a Leicester City, Manchester City, Liverpool. I mean, but for United in Kwandi, Ateta will make sure that he just downs you. I think that's
probably team United Bianchen.
Me say United. I mean, he doesn't.
Oh, sure there.
Menkai, it's Shemamie. Every time I say Menkai.
One as I say, Kwabna was sports there. So we are agreed.
You be professional, but you can be biased, but be very professional. Bias is allowed in every sport. Yeah. And I think for City, they just continue from where they left off. I mean, to get Everton, but the character they show is always impressive. And it was one of the game fit for the goals because Carlo Ancelotti is also an astute manager. So you expected the game to really travel through the length. The results might be a bit misleading, but hey, City picked the points where it wanted most. And it sets it up beautifully against Chelsea. I think on the 18th, most people will be waiting for some of these games to be. And a bit determined, I think, if anything. But it's a final before the final. Well, I agree with you. That's a Koseya and such a game.
If the pairing had gone, Seven said Chelsea played Leicester and then City Southampton or Chelsea Southampton and Leicester City. Nanka Chelsea any City be share. Nah, yeah, you know.
Let's hope. I'm sure Chelsea will start losing and make that game a misnomer. You never know. Anything happens in football. 18th is a long time away. For now, the Chelsea looks like it. No, for now you look like it, but it doesn't make it.
Okay, my tears here because of your professional bias.
Oh no! But that's the harsh truth. No, anything can happen from now till 18, 17,
why only Chelsea?
Over City, they are on cloud 9. I mean, they are on all fronts. They are doing well.
Chelsea and City want to lose too much, United share Chelsea too.
That's a derby. When I'm discussing derbies, there are different ball games.
And then your score line.
Or derbies. I mean, this Arsenal team to Michel Chelsea.
Derby and your score line.
So Arsenal team from create Michel Chelsea.
Question is and then your match and your score line.
Was it derbies are different. And Ronaldo contract also deserves a bit of mention. I mean, for everything football, no. I think he should go because a player like at 36 when you there.
Fabio Patrici, Ronaldo, Butaya Mukotono was to help them win the European Ultimate.
Yes.
Or and to me and yes,
exactly.
He
so
scored
it's
a number of goals, so many goals. But as almost I feel say when to me achieved the reason for which he was brought in.
And again, higher and be saying terms of reference, then it will be the Far Chroma. Everybody discussion. In terms of the league, they've been winning. I mean, for some time, Inter Milan are about their main way. Juventus are back. That's the reason Buffon decided to come back to the team because at least for all the good things Buffon has done, one trophy alluding here, Champions League. So getting Mr. Champions League in the final, they all felt that he could get it done. Maybe the expectations were too much. I wouldn't fault him. I remember their game against Ajax. He did so well. He scored all the goals.
But Juventus are keeping on because it will not be easy for them to replace Ronaldo.
Oh, but in terms of winning the league, it will be easy for them. I don't think they need a lot of effort. Without Ronaldo, they were winning their league already.
But this
the Champions League.
Oh
yes, that's why.
So the competition is only going to grow stronger, even without Ronaldo.
Yes, in terms of goal scoring, I agree with you that is too easy, but it doesn't look too difficult too. In terms of effort, now she's come cheer for Ronaldo now. It's beyond just winning there. Maybe
Erling Haaland.
Or they don't have the might to really do this one. But for Haaland too, it's ambitious, and then I like about him. And I think that for the growth, the City looks a bit more calm. A calmer club, or Muncheda near a lot of issues around them. But to win Champions League with City is also another one. I think Haaland's decision should be based on the team which is cut for this Champions League, just like maybe the way Hazard went about it. Team maybe winning Champions League in them hands, they know that their project is still there.
The Hazard scenario there.
Yeah.
So what team?
I didn't tell me.
Hazard isn't going.
No, coming to Chelsea, no. One of the major decisions was Chelsea winning the Champions League.
Yeah.
And it's Ankomunya, no. He's in a quagmire. He's in a conundrum. Why confused? Based on Hazard.
And he moved to Madrid now.
No, not to the Madrid. The Madrid one.
Lille Ban. France.
Exactly. In time you say that winning the Champions League will give that team some added edge for that decision. Although the modern football, because Sisiano is based. Also, it's not players move based on another personal wanting to go and achieve.
But if you think Chelsea wins the Champions League, that will inspire them.
Why not?
Wouldn't that even kind of push him away? Because that means the desire, the hunger for the players. No,
it's also there, but it's a project. You want to win Champions League, you want to do well. team Ben actually team, Anna. You look at their ages and everything too. That this Chelsea team is very young. So to me, the team winning the Champions League at Chelsea, this is the time they can do 2 or 3 more. As far as I'm concerned, because they don't look like it's an old aged team. The policies and they are all very young. The Kai Havertz and Conti, virtually it's a team way to win here. Then all they need is a very prolific striker up front. Where I agree with Michael Richards on that score. That if this Chelsea team wins it, because sometimes when we win here, then it becomes I end up to start all over again.
And I was very disappointed with Christian Pulisic. He had a fantastic game. Not 2 ways about that. His movements, his dribblings, it got to a point. Or Chifa Nipabe 3 crantem. But the finishing, Onya too clear, and I'm happy that he was critical of himself. Enra, after game, no, he criticized.
But that's the beauty of football. Say you can never doubt his talent, but as to the coach doing very good job on him to make him prolific, sometimes that is where.
Sometimes, as I say,
you don't think he's a coach?
Yeah, my players no, take your responsibilities, because just like Obama is not a player.
Oh, yes, a world-class striker.
Players need be a don't say no coach ni betchero. But being a professional soccer player, you need to have composure.
I agree.
Enra Bukayo Saka. Time out ball near 3-1. He had a clear chance. Ball no crowd through pass. No, not if he's on to me latch onto the ball.
Yes.
But he did the most difficult aspect.
He could run.
Pushing ball no corner. Any one step, you are closer to the keeper. You can the angles.
Because the worst case you get penalty.
And sometimes it be hard.
You don't blame the coach. I agree with you perfectly because player there technically it's your own effort. Tactics a coach should teach.
Exactly.
Into your technical, I say me to war. It will be worse. But me to na war. They expect me to be a sniper.
Exactly.
Say baby. So now it's up to the commandant to say that be in the first lane or second lane. That's the coach's job. How to shoot in there? You don't expect exactly. So I agree with you that I've heard those debates about technical and tactical issues. Whether a coaches make players better or the player his tactics make the team win. But your coaches been so players been so we thought they were not too good. We say Raheem Sterling saying yeah we are of course City and Kejun say he's a perennial underachiever. But he looks so clean and good under Pep. And see, all those things come to play. I will agree with you that final piece of the jigsaw now Shenaji Udine there. You don't need a coach. Reason why some teams don't even win Champions League. But do maybe a Nyansa coaching by Chelsea, but I hear Robin. No, the scale, no. No, it's not the coach. I agree in principle, but you not run away that some coaches have also made some players look good. But it was Pulisic a very good player. So maybe the coach needs to in a psychologist, because they're working a final touch, so you can even be training in that direction.
And now when you're the first chance, first half, no, 2 or 3. The first on keeper, and I said you see Chipo Bono. Did you watch the replay, the highlight?
No,
or you didn't? Your point highlights, and you be bored. Or Chipo Bono on the keeper through ball. On one of a Omoma Pasquano intercept here.
Yes, no, the coy.
Or the coy. And to audition or sorry. It's your sorry, no. No, you could have even put your lessons
done
through.
Anything.
Well, I
agree with you is that coaches Nejuman says work on his goal scoring. Players like
and the second
Bill,
chance he went through or Chief and defender straight in time where there was no space or born quick passing papa no the for Nipami. No how they are called keeper and Chen or no or Chimia. He was through to the keeper. No about nice keeper.
I agree. It's a bit annoying that the final way no delivery no. I expect the coaches and now goal scoring coach
Okay.
On in because social players are Haaland, Lewandowski, Gareth Bale. Why do you talk about them? Because born can and that final delivery no. I think police should spend time on the pitch practicing the shots on target. And adding that to his skill, advanced skills, he'll be a better player. But it doesn't take anything away from his talent, though.
Unity Radio 103 na buzo ya gudi on semi nyina isia osho bre na duba kwa aba hu sima eduba ko 11:11 what a time our American Eastern Standard Time mu AM so wo Ghana bo
Eduani beans
4:11 right
Eduani beans we need you
Eduani beans
Eduani brother plantain
Coconut beans. Yeah, that's one of my
Ghana.
My favorite part.
Favorite boy, 11:11. Anytime you go to Ghana, near Kota Kradi Akai, we never know call.
11:11.
It has been there. Rollins Kradi DB. Rollins time ya know.
Oh, Rollins dear Duane Garina near Kana Hono.
Exactly.
11:11.
They have those history around it.
Wow.
You will love it. You will love
wow.
it.
11-11.
Exactly.
Eti yadane ya hone atwade ba akumienu miensa na ya ba na ya ba behwe political landscape no. Economic Intelligence Unit about 25-26 page research report to biaba.
Yeah.
Na enenu mu nkomo na yebedi die na wo report nim. Omo say enkane mampani Mahama. According to the report, NDC will win or can win. I wouldn't say well, but can win the 2024 elections, but not without Mahama and not with Mahama. If they bring or say NDC can't win with Mahama, if they bring Mahama,
another person,
they will lose. But if they change Mahama, they will win. NDC for also see there sabi some fumbai and IU for can. We'll be getting into all these issues and in the 25-26 page report no IEU it's the headlines now Obiane said you see Chirono and then Ghana I think it was Daily Graphic or Statement or say NDC cannot win election 2024 but on the omo report no official ebetumi catch ya man no
na pack your friend a pack on so there so
by Unity Radio report no say NDC can win the 2024 elections but not with Mahama-EIU report no that is the summary of it all.
Yes.
Omo economic reasons every reason here almost to say NDC betumi win 2024 but so omo de Mahama badia nasa 8-year chain no ebe broken not just NPP be there ebe winning MPP on the other hand and so there are issues going on inside ebi mu start cancer baumia and eso otoaso ebi mu nso say Alan any baumia and cancer the supporters no mun ka o manu ntum no mun nya de o ma start a omo no no so ho yebedi mu enkomo na Domelevo nsam no abahinde wakan press release government de ban abahinde krata babonten se kwan of aso pam Domelevo na amanfo kan ho asem Professor Dimensa Professor Bodujima munyina kan bi no aban se de oyeye no na ye ne kwan so anu no nyakojo Oppong Nkrumah say the presidency suffered politically at the hands of Domelevo. What he means by suffered politically will be explaining on the show. Yebedi nkomo ne wadwenkyere fafa Facebook fa brain Ghana yewo ene media yetena say na ye dwendwene Ghana ho abusua e ma no nye nipa ba akwa asede se wo do man na nyansa nimdie opepa nyamedia ma no nso fa bi ne fa join ye na ye nyina ye nwene Ghana ho na ye nka no kre yen. This is what I like about Unity Radios and Anopa Bosuo. Yen ye ka no kre, we say it as it is without fear of favor. We say it in favor of only one winner, Ghana. Yeah, there's like I say, Emma Danko Food and African Market. Sisi ane de sawu yobia ope aduane efi Mali, Cameroon, Kenya, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Senegal, South Africa. Me bacho a Danko African Market and Wholesale. My catch that and nyamane boy full hochen baby as is here. Just go and give it a try. Bibi auto Africa Market biya ko Danko Africa Market and Wholesale. Na ono ne fa nyama je container eba. Sa wo yo ba na se bi ubu nsa na obra ukoya mu bibra odi okoho 785 Main Street os open Bitterwood eno no ubenya bi na wabohu sanso ena se wo yo bi a fever hawa kope Bitterwood na se wo yo bi a me pacho pressure wosoro tinie pa pressure wosoro ade ba akwa ha adwen Nkrumah titiru ni mema no they say me living experience to that but yati bebre say mema no say unum high blood pressure dura na wa ho den e wo mpam na ekọ
potency ko form
wo ye buburu jaba me pacho e ma ne nu sa level no wo de ekọ Danko African Market and Wholesale uduru a ye nua ba na o no ka che ne say o hwehwe manucho herb ni bi e frɛ no kankaliba, right?
Yeah,
kankaliba. What do you do? Also, pe kankaliba. ɛno no ɛyɛ natural tea bi a prevent blood pressure na so pressure was ra wo de kwaji bi na nom no within a week or so na wa obehu na esan call na doctor and check him on what ya abi before you withdraw na yemu ya de eno na ye Canada Japan nkomo a odi no na otwetwa me weekend metie no pa wo say we've been enslaved to think say everything from our country enye enti broni de preservatives gum ni ade no aye no abon pill the amount no de ye but the draw nyina free nuamu na eden eba so enti Kodanko African Market and Wholesale na ekopebi na emo bobolo when o kan say bobolo say den bobolo cassava paste where the aye ka bia nye de wa ho if you hear neba manucho
right from Africa, from Cote d'Ivoire, from Liberia, from Ghana,
South Africa,
from South Africa, from Kenya. Bibia no ni mineral alcohol no monya bibia
o moku dijo
ya mineral alcohol no no osio ya kanti ye koto bibia wono ye kwanso nya bibia to hono bibia
na our wholesale case chese and the good thing is ono na di niam ni fi Africa eden eba
yes
so
yes
kono akoye the container most of the African stores scratch niam on ho nti ebo no wo form nti kono kodi udwa ho Danko African Market and Wholesale fish bi udi your friend kuta fish the
more dukama
okwa osi upebi kuta fish and now per stock fish ni na no ubenya bi ho
all of that eduane I check bibia on say one stop shop my friend an emporium bibia Africa about food that open there
ubenya bi ho
ko no wenya bi che say ebi ni Africa just ebi Asia nti ko honom
enti Danko nkomo no ye de aseda kese enso ema Osofo Agyemang any Raf G-Man driving school me ba chaw de ten say open driver's license ukrum ha waji permit na emaningu on say ye ma me no de ntia ya na ebi no mbre no brofo ba na de nyame ayadom yenso ye nya bi yenso ye die nie so eno no Raf G-Man driving school ye papa Agyemang si yen kan chew say say ene uyo obi a open driver's license na say unya obi mfa no emfa wo nkwa afre no obebo 774329327 774329327 na any Raf G-Man driving school boss enkasa so far Agyemang boy adwuma misro ene nkasa yesi asopa encha asemte we wote ukrum kasa ono abeboa BBSS 3.10 everything you need to know obechiro na ono assign the akwajo license at the amount Raf G-Man driving school etayechi ana ye de segment we bro ye de aseda kese enso ema KM Raf roofing mbacho say uyobi a nyame ayo adom na say wato wasi dan afi na obebo so na unya moso wa ye bi dada o san ye bi ma mesro tie ene KM Raf enkasa na enipa bebre okrom ha sabi na omuntumi nkoye kra bo mo dan so omunya nkoda dan ni manucho asan ebo dan so foforo
easy
wa wasi dan na wi aboso but because ebi mu eni ho na obi on so owo ho bad chense no onim the mechanics any how some technical rudiments no
thickness and be crab rusty near coating power coating
so yes enti e ba ne sa na akoye nsem bebre bonza dan no bi kra osi ye mfie du ne untumi nkoyo boko na afi dan na enwunu ti sei eno e ba ne sa na akofo hawaba eno nti na ye de ya so ahwe ne enim se ye no ye kamfo di amount KM Raf roofing bracho so wo krum ha na afi no wasi udan wi a ene omunkasa from 0549315774 0549315774 omo main office of my Mpaboa junction hwa na no o say odan ene madam for bi mi moniting o take commercial no one ne ko ni dan ho ene okodu Ghana no frame na o je ne number ene o frɛ Raf ene one ne ko ni dan ho Raf ko ya unse wa ye adwuma na che o ko ya no ka chen se dan no Messi ni na osi no why aha mistake before I be boss na wanya wo dan solid no I just say yewe sa wo pede a media advice nti wa na madam for no guys so why not nti ene oni engineer te say wadwun ka wo Ghana biango no oni engineer or engineers or no mo ye adwuma akodan no ho akohwe ene omuni nipa na ofiri akọ Ghana na akohwe a omo ye bibia e di amano so ho enye dan so bonkwa or be boss o ka tell say no dan ko de wo mu to soro no say the new agusu cha e be senti e bia otimi ka say twa concrete bi to ano just a dan so boda bia wo ka
oh yes
wo ka say no ne last e
na madani efe
and aside that no wabo si dan we nanim ze de mateme seven na avio da ho na nsu onwunu fra ha na nsu onwunu fra ha en chance a boss no
why pop na be sending nyina you have to remove everything
chance and be kwa green color fe na so nyina apo na ye grey
na to trace sometimes it be a leakage to trace it crampon so easy sometimes you have to remove everything you see aye we so ton so na so you get it well and right they be a boss can architect be catch say you don't joke with the roofing of a building and no ne crowd down no why you careful crime ehum tunu na ekokra
o de kakum ya jere kokronum krachi ya o mo kasai o ye civil engineer put an masters but adwuma dan sie mu boa
I don't joke with roofing of a building na more about say no kind na we ahye wonu so we na a month we nya papa after 2 years anapa then you lose everything and that's why the room say elegant obi abo
dan fe kama
obi abo
na wa mosu ya
obi refin crapa then you have beautiful internal but external no book the cover of the book attracts people to read it
because
so we don't judge but we attract us
no sebi se wo hall kra no mo di adamadwa na teso na odi show TV a obi nwura ma but from the outside point and obi hu ka say krachi mami ewura dan efe
expensive gum na your roofing and you don't get any okay then be work with Ghana so pass away
then what the inside
so don't joke with your roof this time now 1 year no don't joke with it get the right professionals thickness no more 0.3 0.3 0.6 obi on nobody didn't cry. I'm happy you said he has experts engineers who give you very good advice say ha na bia yen propping ye yen straighten hands ye dey go so this are me
boni di yen no cry na bobo ha okay soccer team ye dey bobo
so the testimonies are there yeah man ko be
nipa ba ko tie Unity Radio minim no or Connecticut oboni dan so man just last month or so yen brother na call Ghana next month na wa friend no kra say afi emogan say we even say pop
say
just wa ye adwuma man ani agya to the point say any other project no wa say oba wa trust KM Raf to the point afi de ne pop kra say Raf mo mumpe obi no nya den o man wa bod dan so ama o friend me o say brother nyame hira wa tena me say den o say hey boy na o den ma me okoye madwuma na adwuma boy na ye just obi ahu dan na the amount ana me many agya broso nti wa promising say oba Ghana next month on and now no he called me and I know catch him and I'm happy. I mean
testimonies we no that's our job won't say that the background see signboard nti nipa na na the testimonies in masa and we will not direct you to something here papa no aka say
madam will be a testimony say masa he no wan come there no
so
but you men count there no why me say kwa me kan me modin na manfo ani san manfo
exactly some more than CC Ghana. You will not sit here and advertise bad products. No, recognize them. It will just take the opportunity.
The good thing, so sir, that's the no. You see, that is one thing. Companies need be ha. Only omuko deliver ya. Unya problem cry. Oka when you when you way there. Boss nemu any daily. Inti problem bia mampo neba. Unity Radio etawachi den. Freno. KM Raf Roofing 0549 say wo dan no nso nya nrumo so a choroto ho 0549 315774 0549 315774 na ene no nkasa omo nso boy nchidom na ene ye de political discussions no e de bro yemfa asida bi so ema adwumaku kese a ono so boy nchidom I friend say Nabiam Barbering Salon obe yutia bra na enyu ti fefefe ma no wani mu na ho bra main street na be hu yen na yensiesie na ho nyefe da bia meka se ze na bia ho gbowra ho bo say yes niam ekonanim niam asesa aye ultra modern salon be yuti na bibia nso nkoyie emfama na bia mbabrin salon ofie ho a na ukopani asiama store ho bra na bibia nso nkoyie emfa emon omo nso boy nchidom ana ye dru segment a ye dru so yi so yana ne ya ho ne ntie we quickly na ye mra ye ba na afe ye de ensam no ehyehyɛ so de amount tie we na ye nto adwumadi ani so
empanifo kan wo se aboa enwa wo hwe ne hu so yi a ye fra no wotope no kura trodo no wa Opoku-Agyemang wa bin adwumam wanyi aba beye otope.
Unity Radio 1039 Anopa Bosuo so kaise dwumadi na Menu Community Radio so live ewo Ghana Kokobra Nkrobiti self Mesha Ejoso Krapa Echem Kwamo Adakuja Chiti Krum Asamai Bawro Echem na Koko Amon Pakoso Aprade any Nkrutu a wo ho no omo nyina peke e de afi Menu Community Radio omo 80 dwumadi live eja ananse oda Menu Community Radio ano Kokobra moni adwuma pa ene osompa onso onam Unity Radio so some the communities ewo eye Kokobra enso eho Kalusha Boya money the time no dey and I crowd 11:30 I no report to at the base programs manager say uba Obama security for nasan ho PM Nyazara kan
Chia, me and Manasseh that can say Nkrumah asem.
Ba onu dey sada o tangible excuse we dey channel.
Yes.
Nene dey oni bi o. Kalusha kwa ba pom dey say.
Ya me anu me hoye.
Oh bibi ekoso. Weekend when your sporting story be interesting.
Asna.
Omo ya dey.
Omo ne West Ham.
Omo ya dey.
It's a match watch.
Nice game.
Nice game.
End-to-end stuff.
End to end. My match na who say I feel I say Arsenal for your mojo character because three goes down.
Over mojo naba.
Aba 3 goes down in the first half against West Ham on more form. Maybe West Ham that way bet me call top 4 more easily.
Men use the word easily. Me feel say kind of easily and now over hype West Ham. They can get in the top 4. It's fair, but don't say easily because you still have Tottenham. You still have Chelsea. You still have Liverpool fighting up. Or big. No, you can say it, but easily, me feel say too strong an adjective for West Ham fan. Kura oka be manu kura no kura because bre easily men kasa.
No one name so wa
No, they are. I'm not saying say what you are saying, but I'm saying say easily now they can't.
Me qualify you.
And for easily and qualify more chances. Menye sure say manager I hope I mean so
I agree. I mean
because easily there easily sir.
Yeah, they still have daunting tasks. Now besides there's so a proper analysis of games left.
Yeah.
The games are and how to go. Maybe they have City to play or more United to play near there now. At this point there, I mean that feeling that
they can get in.
Yeah, they can get in, but still no crowd. But it's all share the dynamics of games soccer for them, no. Home and away, no, to really. But they are doing well. I mean, Lingard is in the form of his life. Yeah. Antonio is also playing well. Defensively, they have a very good setup. I mean, they can, but it's unlike them. Once I agree to me 2 minutes. It's not like them in the last 10-20 years.
Yeah.
So much unlike them. So if you use easily for them, it makes it look like say less than yeah.
You know, me say I'm sure
easily they are chance I say to muscolum was swallowing easily.
Me say I'm sure get into top for easily.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
I'm sure.
I agree with you. They are your words and which you are entitled to.
Man can say you more easily.
Exactly.
I'm sure
they can or they might.
No, easily need the Jaisu.
Oh, say what Convan say they will or say they might. They might get into the
point. If you use the word might, it cannot be easily.
I'm sure.
Oh, you can use easily because they will.
They might get in the top 4 easily. They might.
No, it's better than buying. They won't be in the top 4 easily.
Because you can use might. The moment you use the word might, not just say 50-50.
Exactly.
Tough.
So that's what I'm saying.
Idea tough cannot be easy.
Okay.
I'm sure might.
I'm sure I'll make me get into top 4 easily.
Easily. I'm sure. No.
I get you.
Opinion.
I get in easily.
I'm share my opinion. Allow me.
I'm not saying something stop.
No, you're just having a good conversation. Don't worry.
But the point is,
they might get in easily. But say what doing easily. Oh yes, they might come. They might easily come.
They might get in easily. Fine. But you can say they might.
Oh, they might get in easily.
Say easily. They are using. You might in the floor.
They will get in easily.
Exactly.
No.
Make it straightforward, positive.
They might do it easily. They might do it very difficult. And then they say, yes, it can be done easily.
Something cannot be easy and difficult at the same time.
Oh, say 2 sides. They
might get through the top 4.
They might easily get it done. They might have a lot of difficulty getting it.
They can get through in the first place.
Oh,
okay, that's your assertion.
We don't have enough facts to back. That's easy. Easily there. I quite say we City and I say Leicester. They might get in easily because they have.
If you say City will win the league easily, I will agree.
Yeah, they might win it easily.
Top 4 no. We are 4th on the league.
You might get in easily.
But no, I wouldn't even use the word easily because we still have some tough.
No, but you have character. You've done it over the years, so you can easily get in.
We can, but I mean, you never know because Liverpool is also coming.
Yeah.
Tottenham. So they say Tottenham winning yesterday. You know.
Yeah.
They are on South Brazilian boss. Their top 4 aspirations are back. Yeah, Lucas Moura because they see Anopa was there. Europa League Naana compare some coffee room no anye so
they have to work harder to get it from but they have what it takes.
WO Sports Sports maza obeso ba next tomorrow no we can shall see quickly kitwa bi ani ha boy 11:33 co politics anya ve na outside we go back to sports obeso gas sports and no overtime quickly Momayansha Manucho Joy FM my Joy online for say to see a story be omodia ba almost say Joy News uncovers my Joy online or Joy News uncovers smuggling syndicate illegally shipping out tons of gold. So my uncover was it?
It has always been there. Okay, I say we can
5 billion.
Exactly. When or some man folk I saw called Dubai and say, oh, you've done well, your country. You are the highest exporter of gold, but on paper,
yeah. And Omoka said they will look into it. So exactly. 5 billion. Satam near Kwakoji 2 billion loan. Sign hydro deal.
Yeah.
And my yetna make I say Anopa Bosuo so. Yeah, can say. Ghana to me the 5 billion gold because almost say 7 billion worth of gold near shipping out, but 2 billion and they buying
exactly
5 billion, you're right?
Yes.
Now do not buy for Bamuka say they will look into it. They will promise Ghana for and Kosi still.
Now we share men's gold dealings are what private jets and he flies it there near the end also he deals in gold near the end. We are joking. We are ostriches. Yes. No, so because they pay to high authorities.
Joint News investigations have uncovered how a gold smuggling syndicate illegally export gold through the country's land, airport, and seaport. The illegal business is aided by security operatives, politically connected individuals, and shipping agents.
I know.
So, in 2018, President Akufo-Addo revealed how $5 billion worth of gold was unaccounted for in gold exports from Ghana to the United Arab Emirates. In our latest hotline documentary, Bastard Gold Smugglers, the Joint News investigative team takes a look at how this cartel outwits and evades tax. It was not a mistake. Ghana was once called the Gold Coast. Dr. Tony Obin, the former CEO of Mineral Commission, who has worked in the mining sector for over 3 decades, said, and I quote, the gold business is a very difficult one. It is even more difficult and life-threatening if it is illegal mining. None of the processes of discovering that precious metal is easy. End of quote. Meet Francis Suzy, who is in his mid-40s. He is from the Ashanti regional town of Konongo. He has been in the galamsey business since 92 when he was only 17 years. Mr. Su speaks about what pushed him into that early mining stage. But I don't know yet. So it's more or less like a documentary, but they recount how
lives
good,
of people.
Yeah, how good lives of people and how good politically connected people.
Yeah,
area Ghana good.
Yes,
Eddie Free, the airport. I'm saying the airport,
the seaport,
even by
no, they mentioned this too, but even by land across and go to other places, it has always been there. Sometimes in my age, I've had the opportunity to work in the gold industry, and you will see every Wednesday na chopper papa na be fako. The next moment in the AP, you know, fine. Maybe some of them you can account for, but Galam say the where do they go to? We don't have a very solid system. I can pardon those well-established friends.
Yeah, can't tax as someone. Ebia, anano last week's program, and ebia bimu jone say, person anado veggie tax. But I want say Ghana or minor or Honumanu in Tokro Bibri, anano
the leakages are too much.
We can be to me boa city in penny for a joy newsfire.
Yeah, newsfire.
Yeah, and I listen to other weekend political talk shows.
Yeah,
you know what everybody is saying is sa taxi ID beto so no kra no ade with tie tax at the end of the day enye
yeah, I'm the top V8
na and no danchen so a ye will loopholes be bri wo Ghana say you treat as a loopholes na sa ahokyere we Ghana come sesi ano taxi the oman betum but ye was sika bebra too much I don't know you so word be say wastage
no for a country with this worth of mineral natural resources should be poor.
To me the $5 billion of gold in a year or so.
Yeah,
na yira $5 billion.
First why you need oil, but you okay. You discover oil in commercial 2006. So you ask yourself, no, Rebecca said those times they didn't sign very good contract with the manganese, the bauxite, and the end. But most of them school year, you are so selfish. So at the end of the day, no. Tax. Nobody said taxing. Krobia thrives on taxation. Oko UK, Oba, Massachusetts, and taxes near the year. Nobody will sit in his common sense will say taxes are not good. But at least make sure that the people are working and you are taking the taxes at the right time. Not in the midst of a pandemic and go Lucy and now say, let me go and tax them to take money. And I go for. So I agree with you that yeah, and say Ghana is rich because you have natural resources. It's not true. The richest lies in the human resource. Able to manage those resources because Kobo money, but they are rich. Why? Because almost human resource almost exported. India near the what do they do? We should Nkrumah baby because the Indians they oko UK oko baby because some more realize human resource and yet depending on and then
the problem is problem no over there a human resource.
Yes, and great.
Until we say Ghana, we don't have engineers, we don't have people who are supposed to manage, whom you term as the human resource. Are the people who steal from us. Exactly. They connect with the intimate say resource no new, but I think say your mindset.
Your mindset. No more, but I'm sure say because maybe to me field now. My friends who had the chance to be in oil field services way no. Ghana in so making sure say local content here grow no. My friends are not experts in oil. You come by oil ni nyanda ben yako UK yaba. Ni afọ mo egu moving pick. The Polonia ni afọ mo egu onuma. They don't even go to the field. They don't take them to the wells. But they pretend they are taking them there. And they are into Ghana. Year nine rep na or no banos be by 6 months time. Ye be say amamo. Ye 2 months time. They don't do them for them. In a Ghana, petroleum commissioner is all bar or making sure say you hold them to it. Will not even be doing his job. It's when we say mother company have you gone to this place? Have you done this? Because local content, I'm say by the 6 months you have to do this. It won't say abroad for company no, they get worried that who can Ghana they will be charged, they will be taken to court. Yeah. But yeah, Ghanaian component now can you know what? By 10 years time, I say Ghana for pen and manage your oil in Ghana. No, it's not there. That's why I get worried. I make human resources and say, yeah, man, what time? Say by the time you are here, no foreigner will be mining gold in Ghana.
I'm judging from gold syndicate here join news are uncover no Saturday we nanado any baumia said the okano eshe your boss say
they will look
into it. Nothing has come.
Tony Obendi Kenya and me say gold is very difficult. It's very difficult. They play that card on you. No, I can say Ghana for to me yet.
Mind games
because Obeka said to get $20 out of gold. No, I saw the $80 shame. You get me? Obeka your production cost on the board thing. Into 1 for 80 I shame. I won't 20 no. But without the 80 you can't get to. Into virtually no getting gold is too difficult. Confirm Ghana saying gold. So why should foreigners be mining our gold and be taking it out all the time?
Documentary, no. They went to virtually every region. Central region.
The Western region.
No, Takrade. Central. Yeah, Central. Bole in Savannah region.
So only 2 gold war.
Yeah.
Then why should they be poor? And I'm sure this one they concentrated on the galamsey near there no more. Because Ombeka say bigger companies in the Ghana needs one more church until we can take account.
Yeah.
Until galamsey cramp nipa to me galamsey nya gold wa Ghana. Why can't we just organize this whole world that Ghanaians should own these things, take it out, and you be revenue no? You better only nya near the akoto toothpick, near the akoto trapia or China. We spend so much to get very little. Then we still anyway is very painful. I don't see this thing. This only is my eye opening because people don't believe it happens. But I think it has been said over and we could Dubai amount of gold from Ghana there. No, we don't get any revenue.
Segment of report was say in 2018, President Akufo-Addo made a shocking revelation about how $5 billion were unaccounted for in gold exports from Ghana to the United Arab Emirates. While the authorities in the Gulf region had recorded in their records $7 billion in imports of gold from Ghana, in the country's books, only $2 billion could be treated. But to also say, Ghanaian authorities are unable to determine the quantities of gold produced and shipped out of the country illegally. The civil society platform on oil and gas stated in a recent report that over 10 billion worth of gold shipped out of Ghana between 2014 to 2016. Until within 2 years, so 14 to 16.
Yeah. Barely 2 years
was unaccounted for.
And you see, in China, 5 billion.
2 years, so 2014
to 2016.
Yes. Ghana gold. The civil society platform on oil and gas. Recent report actually said 2014 to 2016.
10 billion
worth of gold. Dollars.
Worth of gold.
And
and you see, unfortunately, they will tell you they don't know, but the source in there, they can't get control over.
This is over thousands of kilograms of gold shipped to Switzerland and United Arab Emirates and India.
You see, interestingly,
these all cannot be traced.
Dubai for no mistake no more figures. Na man are interesting because I say project once it leaves the shores of Ghana, it's just a destination. You know, unfortunately, the destination cannot do the cover up for you. If you Ghana there, you the good shipping, penifoni enemy are course near the two. They know. 2014 to 2016, you can't be Iyoko, organized crime and unit near then Ghana will tell you BNI they will say they don't know.
So why don't because what tell report or say Ghana Airport Company I confirm say they know the leakage.
No.
Which means that they know Manasseh there is a way. Listen, in October last year, media reports revealed the national security had arrested a gold syndicate attempting to smuggle gold through the Kotoka International Airport. The Ghana Airport Company has affirmed this leakage. In a letter signed by the managing director of the Ghana Airport Company and addressed to us, Yao Kwakwa confirmed that there have been instances where airport staff have been arrested and punished in line with internal disciplinary procedures. If President Akufo-Addo's claim of Ghana losing $5 billion worth of gold in exports to UAE is anything to go by, then the country has been deprived of 500 kilometers of a two-lane single carriageway, asphalt, concrete paved road, 17,506 unit classroom blocks, 8,400 chip compounds, 43,428 boreholes, and it will still be left with a change of 138 million Ghana cedis.
Yeah, so you're talking about 10 billion or quantify and it's painful, you see. And I like the way he went about it, because sometimes I don't even agree. Say $20 paper money, you try America near their brain.
And no cry
should do better.
Or more quantify any year and yet 10 billion civil society groups oil platform report by no or the 5 billion when you anado DNA or mukatre no time take you over mukase.
Yes, yeah. Dubai, they were told that 7 billion worth of gold has come from Ghana to this end.
I didn't to me in mechanisms are you to me detect even the transport of gold from the Kotoka International.
And America for friend,
America
for friend espionage and a subterfuge, because at the end when we say copy source one okay, let's trace back. How did this thing get here?
Then they do her.
Emirates flights never Ghana no. You didn't need to and our private jets be BCC Kotoka. No, we are more say gum no way to call. You see, you begin to do that when up bottom approach. Source. So this is what you do. But the more you read, the more you realize that it's a syndicate. Even me, a young investigative journalist, once you attempt, then your life is in danger. That is what they do. Once you attempt, because it's so appalling and painful that Ghana is gold, the West African country, you to gold. Videos be a bank of Italy. You will cry. It gets to a point. So say nobody should go and save them. No, your mom boats not sink. No move because ban or moba. You stop your money. And I'm because I did 20 African and West Africa eventually sub-Saharan African. That doesn't scare them. Ubekacho is obey Wuntimenko. Because why? The economic hardship. Oh no, don't mind them. Why wouldn't they stay here? Opo, you know how the systems has will be. I'm sorry, I no pay. He has no job and he has no 5 cedi, $1 to buy food to eat. This when we send them down for 5 people, but we could do it till we try pictures they go Facebook. Ubekacho mama nonko. But when you say one of the coy, and most of these things are because of the wastage in the system. A typical Ghanaian, he becomes content. I met people and I admire them. They will tell you that they had opportunities to steal money. Or maybe Kanoma is so rich in Ghana, but they chose the other side. And their friends are laughing at them today because they don't have money. And so we can't say, yes, I deal on a service in most of one year because you want to be fair. And the system will not take care of you because the guy decided to be so stringent on his job. And he said, for the years, he can't mansions. But
I thought Senna was okay, and he's all after the big fishes. And he's always
oh, you can go after the big fishes, but remember, you can be swallowed. Okay,
because the corruption will fight you back.
Exactly, you'll be swallowed.
Kalusha, Mama Kalusha,
said to me, I chill.
Bogo there. My into quick one on this one. Now, if you make sure other stories.
Basically, I'm saying Ghanaian monetary mechanism. Nadia Koyi. Na we shall. I didn't about meet me a bioman waka, but how to monitor to do the right thing. The Biana, I as a film. Now, Basha, Ghana, I'm saying Ghana, no. Yama omo power na no mo san through electric no say e bia the next election no e betu atiamunte no ma eso mo ye e ma mechanism so mo put in place e be ma enoma atutoto yama no ya no say omo through say de bi ho so be kai say anas here documentary bi wo alibo mo ho ne adade a tama no mo ye export of cocoa to Cote d'Ivoire no yeah I teaching kofo bebe they say yen san ko back ko say omo monitor no sila manfo efa eyiri bi mfa won kwa na so na nkofo no so a omo san opo omo ya pa omo say steps for ne immigration for no omo so mu di abro papa say nkofo na ye do ma call to border town na adade no omo di abro because nkofo no omo ana nkofo no bi ko hu omo no describe ma omo shom kutupa sasa ne kanu
kutupa strengthening them
na omo
empowering them
yeah na omo de ye na san ma jibai what I say because people say odi yin kwa say enko hu panyin bi nti esa be konkanse panyin bi na immigration panyin bi ho a edi kan ko si omo so na ya tigis kana na fe aba bedu nti say obi kura akona say bia officers ni bi no onimu a na say okasa onye ye be ka say boss na say o man ko ni eja no mareko nti until say be yin as a mechanism a they say computerization ba ne technology abai so man yan sophisticated ska akokoto e de monitor or election resource we need such sophisticated your border post any baby omokwa omenye to scrutiny wona me che no na obi odi bibia be fa obi no ye hu se ade na ekono enko nkokodi omanu wu ana se enko ye no ma be.
The question is say munim se muntimi nya ho hwede why tell us in the first place?
Opo na bia na beginning no onum se oba betuma ye say Ghana politicians no if they want power how musikasa nko.
No, Nanado had become president then. Na enya opepa mu wini wie no mu ko Dubai no mu hu say sika say they are called gold worth
in 2016
after they won the election
2016 2018 no wie no once am pay re-elections.
No me say
I'm just say maybe say 2018 or buy no say that kind 2 years how many wie o wie the first
until say we pay re-election no be adi or they promised to fight and look into this issue.
Opo obawie no eno ma bebia akokoso ena on san pay re-election until no man so yes has obey no kra no obeka so ese enye kwan enye se yesi enti sa no man obetwagu that's the reality enya de odibeko nti ye ma on power ni wia no mo san pay re-election no mo pay so mo san ko power bi enti no man so mo put in place I bet me abo man no they don't think about it omo de bia omo selfish interest ena omo pay because omo no say omo anya enkofo bi wo ho a omo bayi enti opon te say ebenya say ekroma say obetuma akọ adwumam what I say na camera oni camera na wo adwuma mu so obi ani ho but want to you say yes menda nakoda ye becho on say ebenya those mechanism na ebetu put in place no where no enya dia ya enya dia ebetumi enya dia opo ebetumi eno ebetumi akoso that is what is how mine no on to say they put right mechanism and at the right place no opo ebeding na say almost say almost see na airport na that no omo gu ho no omo so omo na de bia na dana na eyi ka no manicho ka no that renewal of mind no so say nya oye president bia ana say cry right now how no man see cry say here another revolution that
but they are so rich omo mu yedwa on isi come one machine
omo you say airport department you know omo mo ha body that no oposka omo won because nkofo bi na dey kana politicians esa eshase o esa nkofo ye ma omo kwan so omo kokko omo be ni
yes am ba
esa boy kron no dia so man no ye de bia na asa ekọ enima na asa ba echi ekọ enima na asa
ntu say Nanado mo kan but omo ntumi anya ho because omo per re-election but what has this got to do with the re-election?
Me say ma on power ni bia what they think again we say omo san benya power ni bi and no more be omo be bia no omo ye their favor for their re-election or another election into the obesha or asem ba obeka na obi abebetia na so e bebi ade faide e akwa bi kwa o kan no kwa no e bi kwa no sponsor election those kind of stuff no most of the time ko no omo ye dubious you know obehwe kwa no obi political you kwa or sponsor omo they don't want to bring their names out what am person me che no it is always so ko kwa na so kwa step on toes.
Okay.
It is high time say almost so much.
You best step on tools into tax the image.
What's it?
Yeah, tax the is okay.
No, a country the tax in there. A Nkrumah say tax in the way now.
Nkrumah 5 billion, 10 billion worth of good by right.
Me can say 10 billion. A Nkrumah say no. Pandemic abo they are still taking their taxes.
But they haven't. They
are taking the taxes.
But they haven't increased the taxes.
What's it? Now, we're talking about advanced country and a developing country. Developing country, no, because no my show the internet they are they keep on developing, and third world countries, no, because we are from no pay go no so free so. Now the abasi the mechanism monitoring power no.
So then I into me working on that.
Upon and no boils down to Manicho, you know, kind of session say we have that renewal of mind, you know. So that say. Na ba ye na senya enjintu senye renew your mind na say ye o mind no mamba na ho because Ghana ni bi tifie onya adwuma nso se bi o pese ska beton bottom so one try so be ye adwuma how you going to get the money and you want to say you better say oban ban na fam de but you also have to do a quota no opo the
oban ban na fam de on this front.
I don't think they are doing it. The truth is, Nipa there, they always want an easier way out. In China, they I'm referred to near Obama back in 2018 that we don't need strong men, we need strong institutions. Chrome have people still go for the money.
Yeah,
but
institutions can make us say Uchika Simenko speed in Tralimity Ukotra. Already on for so say on article now Ukotra Yebecho. They amount ticket yes $300 for my buying no.
Once you are caught, that shall not be caught. That's the 11th commandment in any serious civilized society. Because we be crying, we are no cry no.
But is this not even more serious than we think? Say, ya buy ya to Obama na or show my Japadi so who say nipa bonifo edme DSika na my Japadi good year 5 billion. Ya kwaji Sinohydri share 2 billion per ya niaje. But ya osika times 2.5 that
amount.
Obi fakwa. The president promises us he's going to get to the bottom of this and nothing happens. And now Joy uncovers, he said, Sadia no kura guzua air cost gold we are
linked political high echelons of power.
Yes, the only gold no kokra security for na bomb who buying.
Now there was a documentary Chinese for be galamsey a soldier for na a guide so nya bi hwe I know so Joy report by soldier for the police for task force in the nipa ma ye task force.
This illegal business is aided by security operatives. Politically connected individuals and shipping agents.
In political figures, I saw Musa concession. They talk about gold. In the past, they don't talk about it. No better newspaper crediting. That's why sometimes I wish my dad was alive. I see women, I talk statesman man can and national. Me say fine, people should improve, but we share level of win. And I say Ghana no, I say obey politician, I say obey suffer. That's one of the ways to easily get a leapfrog. It's not the mention the immensure, but your money here too glaring. I think that for me, just like you said, institutions are not working. What I saw at Awoya was so gone. That's why I lost hope that anti-Obama Beka men with biceps felt that they are on top of the world of everybody in Ghana. They've made it in life. Because we are quite but the reality is that what you could do Dubai, Mama catch so Ghana, we love you very much. You've exported $7 billion worth of dollars go to us, and we are happy. Say. Now we're back, no share books, no one say only $2 million have been accounted for. A government what is sort, what do you do? You stop that wastage. You see, and at a point in time, you point say Momo didn't come near Kanyamba buy. But you rather decide not to do anything about it. And as he said, they are emboldened. It's an American. Nipa no nyeska first, maybe are not the far Emirates. Not why any say package. You know they are share plane them call. Sisiano or the private jets in Besi Accra. No, as he say gum they are call. Just postulating. Until if these things are happening, and then the DAC unquines. What do you know this amount is there? No, as a government, what do you do? Come back and do all the necessary and requisite. Say Joy FM koye pe hey na bufuaba. Omu try. That's why I'm happy he gave you a range that from 2014 to 2016. That means the previous administration, they made some of these loopholes a buyer. Now when you a chance to come and take over, what do you do? Till 2018, you also get there, and the thing is getting worse. Oppo. Nobody should take credit as a government. Say,
on say civil society organization go on platform no cry there. I'm say from 2014 to 16, 10 billion worth of gold.
5 billion call Dubai na because
Switzerland, India.
Near there.
Inti
na China
you see in China there Ghana make as a manucho. Say yem penifo nim say dia. Omo di ehwamo. Ade na yentumi sisin tokro
yeah.
Na say sika we nyina wo man mu a. Officer na nado $10 billion.
Infrastructure.
Sika mfanyo man no.
Infrastructure wise be koye because infrastructure is as a standstill in Ghana. We hwe kwan nkofo nam so a we nya free SHS.
Mame kan Scott Safo message. Na finish with mame. Scott Safo say, Oppo, do you think the government doesn't know the source of the illegal gold? Yes, they do. But they have been bought. Look at how they are fighting Galamsey. That tells you everything. Justice Emil Short suggested a law on source of wealth. Do you think Parliament want to hear that? Good luck.
Yeah, I remember Kasanko, Ube Minister, Nanka Wodewo, properties are when declaration of assets. Nanka da kweshe vote ni aloke. Ye obi anhwe bi. who we na say wo kwa na yakọ yi aba say okay before you join when you say now people might say
so to say where are you now you jina hide ya na yere si wanya sika
but because of goodwill nobody wants us to discuss na yes me wa no me na graphic mannequin kind and no only filling station 4-story building say Onupo just a communication secretary to the president. Just because then what does the president have? You can postulate citizen and akokoba na 1 cedi and then ma me saying you better turn by $100. That is the how you can elongate it. So once you hear some of these things, then you get worried that the last time government is saying that you know what, you should tighten our belt and taxes because then that's the way to survive. Then or even people ordinary Ghanaians are doing reports.
There am yawo money say Dubai na moko ye yankobio ye tie baby mo na moko Dubai no buy na modi news yi buy ye betu dwa say moko Dubai no say na UAE waka kire mo Ghana nkwa mo di gold 7 billion
buy Nkrumah
na mo buy fie na ba omia ne yourself ma for economic team mo share your books mo na mo say sika ya report to ya no back then time kra na NDC na ozo meboa
ya
the report no that time na NDC na also because 2014 to 2016 inti say $5 billion na mo se mo be hwehwem and you get to the bottom na mo sisin tokro no na say na sa to aso dia na ye koya na ye bai
and it's yeah to aso na ya sa
I don't know Scott Safo say do you think that they don't know they do but they have been bought
exactly. Just
like Kalusha Ka say some of these people sponsor the almost sponsor parties
of course
some political echelons just like you say, are also involved.
My personal experience because Nkrumah sponsor Monty but here dear no it gets a negative connotation. You don't do it because you want to build a country.
Nkrumah had the sponsor almost sponsor it is true they help the parties and now secret Nkrumah person who Walmart person who even my pillows CEO no you know who's a Republican or Trump with Negro is affecting the business they don't hide themselves
exactly
they do it but what they do is to say on yet say obey we are buying sika 5 billion no environment to thrive
exactly
that is all they want they want their political environment their business they want political environment that will help their businesses to thrive but in yet necessarily say ono oba be we about to say the omuka say between 2014 to 2016 10 billion worth of gold now
unaccounted for
no omo pe e be a legislature e be mbo omo taxes kakra ni ade na onye too hard on them
but stop galamsey ya ye kuni that's our gold no mutuni anim say coin we as Ghanaians what were we thinking that go for the chafa and ekosi so mfimfi no mo bon popopo na sense onani you and me knowing very well that gold won't me fan kwa ban or say me ko to am ban na say PMMC say procure minerals commission you can't go and sell. So where are those gold going to now so I empower CC and put the political figures na there na party concession they make money and omunya galamsey na nom they be politics some they nya more power to bring suppress people the more what is very painful.
And I did back also as a high massa no mamma for Tom Abontino. Oppo it's about how Ghana no
Kalu o Mike no
value I do put to into say go that the right price a manner. What I say the right price are obia be entice obia so be so aton ade no because we here no na gold obia kwakojan gold na the skaki to be that airport go me
Kalu the who can hear say marketing of gold or selling of gold no Ghana and be a prices nenye we hear gold omu na say Ghana no photo gold but we hear the omu wia che say
omu account for
sikana ye kan yes gold nkitikiti amount for
the omu here you know me sure say efi ebia
companies are
obwase enkete no na omu nyaa no so that say
akese no kra be ka ho under declaration
by enkete omu nyaa nketo ano so omkokoto ma ebia Ghana ekwagina ebia obe 1 cedi wa okokoto ma fencing ebia Manichos mineral company ebia obe $10 the person will go and buy sell it to Manichu. What I say, until somebody say centralize it.
Yeah, I get you. The whole system should be refined.
ama na ye say so obi onya na yin kwa na obepe so beton ama oban no say onya gold kwa na beton ma ban mechanism na.
No, I think the problem more has to do Kalu, the problem more has to do with the way we mine. Dia na oye na illegal dada. Tell no saba aban no say aban makotu gold grab beton.
No, but
the problem
say nipa say yenim say ye na nanu bebre e wo ho a because open so did that mechanism remember there don't think say the back is illegal or say you I didn't open the spectrum for a man for no meton let me land and say the back wakoko fa kwa mi no akonya ade no say illegal say illegal so wankwachi no wakwachi no say opesa ade no centralized next can e ka system no dia just make the
no but that will make Ghana West.
Embolden them to
no,
no, say for smuggle the co onya illegal no asan dia we are losing.
Don't say adebia say o hona say yes menye na wo ya usuru kakra.
Exactly.
Ba fe aban si o.
No, Bracamo,
si afe
company
but no but
say o Ghana ina so be dani amna.
Still anu so yenim say ankofo bebi ho a o na nanom eja omugo da. Any be good in the free buy.
Those are different.
No, sani pakona. No, the man no be akoko
illegal to own gold in Ghana. Ghana go gold.
Me say
gold and money.
You cannot determine say we beton gold amount. Other say illegal and I say family.
I'm sure people buy gold in Ghana. But okokuma say jaba. Obetum the gold. Jaba illegal. Illegal. But here they say ubiem say buy to gold da. Bibi ni adwin. That means obamenya gold ma betum dey akwa.
Amankwa krum ho
say. Basiano I quite say illegal kakra because who cry say what chef say ne unya no.
And say illegal there and dey
baby I met to was say the way you know
we are free yeah airport any seaport into hono na yeka say if mebo if not nothing cry aban no hye ye boss say obetutu asantoko no what they get down to 5 billion na ira no gold no ye tutu ni nyina wi at the end of the day no ebesene efiri Ghana shows na abesna
aban e Ghana boy kan
ya bai aban na otumi say memo bia emfa hwe mfiri mi man mu nko ana me ma hwe emma me man mu nti say obi aye galamse ni ade ne akotutu ni ade ama ejaba say ejaba o say kwan company mineral say da wo kan ya gold na be do ho ba every Ghana akwa abrochen there yen aban fire airport but the point here joy news ne say political nis security operatives na sasenka omo declare ni nyakakra omo na ebo omo ho ban
omo declare make say you monitoring our monitoring system in Ghana no
that is what we need now. I don't think say the selling of gold locally
no only say I don't know
locally dan kai ha
aban
Opo ade ya illegal na autonomous system na say so ba o definitely ba ko turn outside and
agree but it shouldn't leave our shows I say America
it will go out
now if we don't have monitoring now yes I increase sales so the oga say bia value of something amount for tonton na monitoring na anya is not going to even get worse if umputu mechanics say akra na even say fluctuation nyama because it is still illegal. Now we sing aban no makwan no bia enton na o good price e dey betimi ato na yakoton wa brichi no sisia no kra yenya ne sa na amanfo yesiesie no kra no yentimi monitor na ye no bumu a
obi antimi
mechanisms no na things eh na ana kaludi are ho ne ma to me boy ready joy report no ti sem omo access omo ya ade no protect Ghana interest no na ya ade no into monitoring now can where is it going to and Scott Safo
can declaration no nipa no the 20,000 kilograms no be any 10 because taxes will be to us no so on be am Ghana $200,000 and no I 10,000 and no me
Scott Safo message no say
Opo
do you think the government doesn't know the source of the illegal gold? Yes they do but they've been bought into also heard joy report now say security operatives na ebo mo ho ban mo de kwa ama ye chi obi airport kura mo aka se ache na confirm ekosi say those people are connected on security operatives and they are politically connected.
Yeah, I saw when Yamako Ghana obi aka cho say yeah na declare airport and what cheap
monitoring now has to be done by political leaders.
I don't know can that's what people take diverse side be no I say I don't know say illegal e kwa bonti ntimi monitor we are losing money about 5 billion What I say?
I don't think a deliberate chrono no mo boy nyese mo ntimi monitor because
we deliberate
under
declaration
in per se no say tia say no. If there some suggestion I say you have to give to the government. What are you supposed to say?
They want more can pina na. They want me chance and pina mo e so mo wia mo cover no dey akoyo.
No mo dey akọ.
Ade na ekọ na say laptop ni 20 anu aka say 2 na ekọ but na egu play nem ko na e be 20. Nti e be du wonom no omo wo documents nyina che say 7 billion abom krom. But yen ye needed revenue ni nyina. Taxes ni nya yen nya.
But on mechanism on monitoring system on kanokre. By yen kanokre.
And ye kan.
And ye per se na ye tia as a journalist no. And to say as me abey na Akufo-Addo in person or say Akufo-Addo government no I say that time on person yen and we as journalists now I say o mama power now and no mechanism and no my be best
can only say but they have their way
say ye omunye na say into fan track it some money down one monitoring ne I say other aspect do metumi afa na ade no betumi akakro mu na ye mana nya de akokoton fine na yes ade a control asin de bia e be fa akọ.
But where monitoring means what? How na mean tiasi and say monitoring when they monitor story no.
Na me say monitor no. Omo affairs say airport one do those kind of stuff. Ne if
na dey nya no na manu chuke story ne say empanifo ya come monitoring it goes back to them. Omo you connected to what is going on. And only problem no.
That's the problem.
Etina Scott Safo say ujiri ze omu nimu ana omu nim. They know say, do you think the government doesn't know the source of the illegal gold? Yes, they do, but they have been bought. Look at how they are fighting Galamsey. That tells you everything. Justice Emil Short suggested law on source of wealth. Do you think Parliament want to hear that? Good luck. In everyday situation, they say, yeah, private citizens, and yes, and the say, okay, government will put mechanisms in place, just like Nanado, any Asafuma for Nibaumia share was a 5 billion worth of good was unaccounted for, and they are going to go into it. And Gusiaga, and the thing is still ongoing. And see, that should tell you. And the joint documentary no tells you that.
The documentary right now, no, Akufo-Addo so buy no, how much, and I go out, and then the moment to me, I'm unspecified. I'm
gonna say it's still ongoing.
Okay.
It's still ongoing, but civil society organization, no more say 2 years. 10 billion worth of gold na kwa bonten are supposed to you know kra na ye kan 5 billion they say because Switzerland it because India any other
another year another year back and say Ghana for na ayi for ko loan na ho nka me pese omom di loan be mom nka ntom say almost set up security cameras. Ghana. Yes, I mean, it looks as funny, but it's very important.
No, monitoring. Saudi Arabia na boss here some cheap compounds be or more team or Ghana or more monitor Saudi would be say, but it looks like the Americans now the money. I won't say, but also they are based on
they want to
have that control.
Freedom. Yeah,
yes, but they'll give you a pawn strengths. I'm not back say baby. Into Ukona could the ice on Nunya with you. This come on, could you about
ownership to your resources.
Exactly.
The amount of good
no control. Yes. I said
China raw materials.
We share we na Jubilee House India for na ema national theater China for near the to say Saudi Arabia. So mumpo ye mu ade ayo. Ebia Millennium Challenge account sir.
Manu we move on.
N1 ni e won say dey America for.
It seems like joke you know. It's come on the same mechanism say or country bia the sky ball we so developing country and after world countries now. Omo obia a set up a CCTV camera.
They don't
coming
care.
From there,
they don't care. The problem in here set up CCTV camera because obetimi aka say me 100-kilometer road. Ube set camera na kwan no ye but quality of work contract and
value control what you are sovereign country contract
and a contract no let's even put that aside contract ne value
exactly
say 100-kilometer road no $4 million or say 40
na CCTV camera no office and mudia no
na the Ghana the Nkrumah near the
some control because Mr. Mudia my design quantity so be anyway
Manujo
then the micromanagers
Nkrumah near the agu cage monitor no sovereign country in there
and a sovereign country now they always look for
I think would have been good or more officer or more be but the effectiveness no because more DFID or no near there me we no British way almost control, but and yet that serious control. Then okay, I then not say 25 billion. Could they argue that no? Yeah,
I think what all we need to do is,
solution,
as I say, it's a same mindset. I mean, that is their solution. Now
leadership should take the bull by the horn. Then there's some crap. When I saw set up institutions, leadership should take the bull by the horn. That they have to set up institutions, and that they should punish and reward.
Now,
you don't tell me that all your
they are doing it. How do they punish?
You don't tell me that all your ministers now are clear mo now Ajida Koye Bisa Weaba was it he was not the one, but who did it? No, Yenimobia they say. You see, those are the things we complain about here. What about you wrote on the ticket that the past governments were corrupt and they were bloated with contracts now? What about no Chibiogum? Only Marco Court will prove beyond reasonable doubt that these people deserve to be. But so way I don't call that agree attitude. Me membo BH Obu NDC MPP be INF because on also pray to a chance to come and steal. That's where they are. Still use
Radio, the voice of the people. Unity Radio, the voice of the people.
Anopa Bosuo, Unity Radio 103.9. You move on. Nana Jendi no kind back a crabby. Na time name I
think just 2 seconds on it. I like me kind of we've been so being here from the start. One God must be.
Some I share and say spiritualist be our Ghana. I'm hearing the deal for the first time.
One God.
It be a man for him no. I see a friend of one God. I was say Nana Opoku-Agyemang for epese omuma na nifra. Until a man of warning spiritualist warns. Manucho these things. What the can start it?
Yeah.
Saying as animal we work here,
you see where we come from. You don't joke with spirituality. They say who's idea. Unfortunately, I'm saying fallen angels now. You're too much heaven. Go Africa more.
It be nice Bulgaria and why being so bad. These things are becoming rampant, and we are giving
credence. Maybe in a way, no advent of social media, and so I'm an more because see, I'm talking man channel over 3 hour interview. You know, then they see what Ghana, and then they see one and one sem. Then he gives some of these things that the family,
people from her mother's family who never envisioned that she will become a potential vice president are chasing her with darkness and blindness. She has to be extra careful about her eyes. Her family don't want NDC to come to power because of her sake.
Yeah, you see, and these are pronounced statements. And I'm gonna make us say spiritually, you can't go define.
And now can you say Ken Ofori Atanso should seek herbal treatment for his COVID recovery complications? Say
when he comes back from America, but Ghana
we could do Ghana. There is more. I saw the story this morning, so maybe it be Anra.
Because
there is more to the former finance minister's health, which the herbal treatment can help him overcome.
You see, and America said, from a spiritual point of view, I'm not an expert in spiritual matters to really tell him.
Do we have somebody expert in spiritual?
Oh yes, they believe in spirituality. Say because unfortunately, law court and spirituality in doom. Into okay, say una ukuma, I'm not pastor my miwa. Metise krubu onum de ayebehwim, but ye ne de bia me na me de ahomase won na car nya accident. Ni pampan so car nya accident ni pewu. It should have been a big issue, but where we come from, you don't really give credence to this such spiritual matters. But maybe they say one God, assuming that's admitting, say in your canyon cry. Where is the wisdom to this? Why throw such a bomb in a very fine family? This is Obia or VC, or one of the most learned, educated. They can say the whole world. Nipa bear 5% when they beat my professors. Yeah, you go. I see I call them men bear 10%. So they are an elite group of people that we need to respect. It takes a lot of professors to understand. Not that notwithstanding. No. So when we be say one, I think it calls for you trying to get his number now. Somebody close to.
No credit.
Me mom dear minjindi. Me mom dear. Me say up my candid opinion. I believe whatever happens. I wouldn't let.
Why do they do that? Is it because of money, fame?
I don't know why I check, but maybe also maybe you should take it serious and try to work on it. There's spirituality in Africa. I'm just
now run away from it. Richway Auto School T-shirt.
Yes.
I saw my logo on the bank camera. No, Richway Auto School T-shirt. Ne shema nuchu.
Be sure so be open Open
Kalusha, quick one on that. Na in free so now. I need to my story no cry more prominence.
For 2 seconds.
Tanya man ya doson.
Yeah. I'm saying I didn't because Ghana no. tagging say a Christian country.
When that's we do onye Christian. A spiritual country more.
Maybe. Oh, my time is say okay, if I say spiritual country and a Christian country.
Then I make correct you.
Because
can be a gumama.
Because of that, anytime I'm for edgy, some prophecies now that they need. What I say, would you just imagine election time and every year be at 31st?
Any CS no?
The CS
31st. We so onye Christian.
No, we are coming abu. That one you can.
No, I say separate. You will be OSC or no onye Christian.
It's I feel quite better now. I'm for prophesizing that identity. Opo I say my money na boom a trap brand do and you be the year maybe there because I need that connection to the spirituality. I know okay, you move on to Domelevo issue. No, I buy the crata batch rich say kwan of us so yi Domelevo free hono kwan paso or anyam from so I set record ni street kojo Oppong Nkrumah and insasha sa crata and I say but even that nipa bebre gu so kasa say aban asema omo aban kanu ncheche mono nya de omo ni aban ya adwene enipa mu se ba ko ni Manasseh Azure Domelevo Retirement. No sane or conscious person will believe you. Manasseh hits back at Presidency. Wasin chirichiri mu akojo Oppong Nkrumah ne na ado aban de betu dwa no. Say bi Ghana ne bia na adwene mu da ho. Bia ni ho a obaji sa enchirichiri mu no de bae no. E de atum. Na akojo Oppong Nkrumah semba ko kan ni say aban asofa pa e wo Domelevo ensa no. Aban no abre Papa. On the matter of former Auditor General and the handling of the issue by President Nana Akufo-Addo, Oppong Nkrumah has said that the person who suffered most politically has been the president. The information minister explained that while it seems like government got it wrong with the retirement of Domelevo as Auditor General, they only applied the technical rules in the books, and I'm quoting him. If you choose to make away from the technical issues and now get into the space of politics, that it is because of politics, then again, if you read the statement, if politics will be mentioned, it is rather one that has suffered politics at the hands of former Auditor General, he said. Manicho.
Yes.
And now, NDC MP. Your friend Dr. Clement Apak. We say Domelevo say na allegiance no say ofribon sam hokra ne ba ya na juma waye ne de Ghana benefited greatly because owo ho no osi ketase hye ne proye ne nyoma tantan bebre kwan ti aban chirichiri mo odi aba no entwasum. We see even if Domelevo's allegiance was to the devil, his work benefited Ghana greatly. Manasseh Azure say aban chirichiri mu na aban we de kone brebiu.
Yeah.
Yenyentumu bia na adwene mu da Ghana ni bia. Pakojo Oppong Nkrumah so say munim. So be suffer wo papa we nsa no a the president. Politically he suffered.
You see, in life, I believe in the saying that some things are better left unsaid or unexplained.
21-page letter. Yeah, and I bind the Bible and Timbe Chirichirim.
Yeah, why do you Kasatintin Topon Konas and Pansuetia? All this to prove to us that sacking Domelevo was a step in the right direction. Yes. To a caucus who believe that and they feel that the man was a canker, was a cancer in their net, so or in their skin, so but the harsh reality now, Oppong Nkrumah should have helped us to understand why the man had to go. You see, you have every right. Say, ABA government, the president is the first gentleman of this land. No country of the land, no person can rise above the president, not even the chiefs and kings. They have their own way. But Ghana Rana Kwai said the president becomes the first, the ultimate, or the primus inter pares. If the member was in Ghana for the but on first among all of us who are even equals. Then this is a man trying to do his job. We have found as Auditor General doing his job. He looked at it politically, where I meet Dick Oppong Nkrumah way out, because you've been a journalist of repute. Not one of them. I'm not a fan of him though. It has been Komla Dumo and maybe to a large extent way, but
Mami reading Manasseh as you repose to know.
Yeah.
Oppong Nkrumah the example you are citing is problematic, to say the least. In 2017, the Ministry of Finance was presented with bills from contractors for contracts awarded in the Mahama era. The Auditor General and his team worked on them and concluded that about half of those claims could not be supported with the needed evidence to merit payment. Some had already been paid for the work done and were presenting bills again to be paid. The Auditor General said they should not be paid again. I'm told one contractor had been overpaid, and when he was contacted, he said he had noticed and had issued a check to the Ministry of Roads and Highways. The government did not proceed with those payments. President Akufo-Addo said in 2018 that these monies would have been lost but for the vigilance of the Auditor General. Now, your point is that the Auditor General should have surcharged the persons involved in the over 5 billion cedis that was not paid. How do you surcharge someone if the payment was not made? And if you claim the Auditor General left them off the hook, what stopped the government from prosecuting those found culpable when the audit report was submitted to you? Was the government also compromised and owed allegiance to John Mahama? Question mark. And how do you convince any reasonable person that just by surcharging 6 persons, that included the senior minister and the Nkrumah Domelevo, was doing politics? Also, note that Sylvester Mensah and other officials appointed by John Mahama were surcharged by Domelevo in a separate matter. So the continuous claim that no Mahama era official was ever surcharged by Domelevo was false. I understand the pain of the presidency that no one seems to believe them, but who, with their sanity and conscience intact, will believe the man who is praising Jospon and condemning Domelevo that he is not working in the interest of the nation? Anyway, I am happy you cited this example. Finally, the initial lie that Domelevo never audited the Mahama era has been falsified, and this example is perhaps the biggest saving this country has made from a single audit.
Wow.
And these were some of the claims in Kojo Oppong Nkrumah letter. Say Domelevo and say charge Mahama administration wa audit your money adina Manasseh Azuri pinpoint say because the ama issue no by and say Domelevo say charge senior minister.
Yes,
I think it was on the
Kroll and Associates.
Kroll and Associates.
Yeah, some research should be $1 million.
Yeah,
yes, or 1 year.
Yeah,
but they were paid.
They were paid the $1 million.
Yeah, senior minister.
Yeah, and Domelevo say
they should pay back
the money.
Exactly. He was holding senior minister to wait. Now go front back. And it's a bigger fish.
And it's Japan
royalties and so comprehensive work on it. I just like the way.
And your man example say Oka say Oman say charge Mahama era no enya no kre, and he gave an example.
Yeah.
Say Domelevo say yeah.
Now even the get fund there now or year win it was a Mahama era win or year no. That's when he say Ajwa Honorable Ajwa Safo together with Macho Poku Prempeno. Omuji scan around 2014 Omuji co school. So 24,000, 25,000. Get fund administrator then. And the NDC was the one who had problem. But NDC, and then say clandestinely, but it will be a strong word. NDC vocal say administrator and NDC.
But sir, buying baby treat him say Domelevo and yes, intina onko dia. Not just a Domelevo time now so, but one say charges 6 people. Intina buying it. Is that because letter doesn't convince me. Most independent age no much no. Yes. So I expected the government to be consistent with that. Yes. But I also said Domelevo and charge one charge intina Mahama buying some crop for and say charge and Manasseh is asking a very good question. This is the Auditor General. So Auditor General and say charge now buying Hussein Kofo Afa Kwamboni so we can prosecute them.
By law you have the mandate to do that. And but I mean, I'm only thinking aloud to say, fine, maybe the age was a factor and perception is everything. So they have the right to say that these are some of the things they thought he did not do right. Yeah. And you see that you can't run away if the government decides to bring out some of the inefficiencies and cause one under his era. Because I think that it's an unnecessary one personally, because invariably, you know, we win a Juma and I was your uncle. Nobody did 100%.
But Osanko too, when Nanado praised Domelevo in his address, he said 2018 said Enya Domelevo Kagana Belususa $5 million was the same.
Yeah,
5 billion, right?
Yeah, Manasseh was trying to bring back those moments, relive those moments.
Yeah, 5 billion cities.
Yeah, what I was saying on the vigilance, hard work and
yeah, because Mahama Bresno road and highways say so mo year kwan omo esika ye tua and omo san represent omo san dey con ade no bat say dey aban ye den entua and Domelevo hwem no say no sika we nyina na ye tua, so we cannot pay again.
Yeah, so this is a man you can trust with your kids and travel to the moon and come back. I mean, in simple terms, so what na into omo dwen say o akwa we dey ye no bypass and omo be MP before nya no.
These are those people no na nanka onu fi say so mo say charge them. But no na Manasseh Zuri bi say
no Domelevo prosecute.
Obisa say no say charge. Say but then obisa say one say aban Domelevo say charge. Aden aban no so ntumi and prosecute you more. Exactly. Now obisa say most so more allegiance to Mahama na.
Yes. Now besides on so the winner bar and also a bit technical.
Yeah.
On why winning or there, but maybe no recommendations or because so they have to pay back this money too. But I believe that there are also institutions that once this reports come out, they will decide. He's not the one to make total the decisions. But maybe as for saying so much shares come back to government today, the AG has, Attorney General has that right over. But in any case, you know, just like you rightly said, why this trying to have a 21-page document to tell us that Domelevo was maybe biased or unprofessional or blah 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 to do what? Because at the end of the day, then it's as good as saying that did you sack him? I don't think you sacked him. You only use the laws within your remit. Now what can I say? There were 1960 instead of 61 or 60. Honestly, I want 61.
But now they are giving us reasons. He didn't do some things right.
Exactly.
Yeah, Mahama Nkrumah or say charge you one say charge you
and Nkrumah's no expiry
or say charge or Safumafu.
Yes. The Safumafu is also contesting that. So contestants saying true.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a right to also give those ones that the man, we shouldn't see him as all angelic. He's a bit biased in those things. But say I'm panso, it's a cause of concern. So be raised here, I wouldn't throw it under the carpet that or Safma for dear also why Jessica Ninti on chair back near there. But we are another one be a Governor Jessica na. I know the one can say they should bring the money back. But what
the payments were not made.
Kakra made me understand and said those people did not take any money. They wanted to.
Come in the process.
Exactly.
Domelevo who said no.
That's why my interest.
Exactly.
That's why my interest lies with the prosecution. So I can prosecute you. I'm not a court of competent jurisdiction. I said they have to pay this money to the state. I don't expect. You see, they are mixing apples and oranges. From my understanding, that Asafmafo has a 1 million crore associate.
And then he did mention also say, yes. Say NPP for because Domelevo answer charge you beyond the Mahama because Sylvester Mensah was searched. Any other officials appointed by Mahama were searched by Domelevo in a separate matter.
Exactly. It allows you see this kind of journalism is what we are hoping for. That it's subject to somebody also challenging
putting the government on
their toes and somebody also coming to say that Manasseh no kind of so say. I mean that's the beauty of democracy we want to practice. But for now, it's your 121 page and you also ready. These are bits and pieces. Also, I gotta say then it can be true. Say the man never surcharge an NDC person or the previous government, and it is not true. It is there. We say anke so convention anke ko second money watch your mono. It's a matter of interpretation by a law court and
we can prosecute them, yeah, because exactly. Exactly
where I'm going, and even tell them to pay some money to the state or give them jail sentences. It's also allowed. And I think that for me, with this long 21 day, I was listening a bit and for me, it's a waste of my precious energy. What Pamano? At the end of the day, go into what he did. If there's something the man has to answer legally, call him to wait. Domelevo is still a Ghanaian. Meeting of Togo.
Nothing. But was he buying so far? I said, "Oh no,
I wanted to go there. Just politically.
How did the government suffer? Because of MPP and Nkrumah.
No,
that is basically what he's trying to say.
Politically, meaning that the perception is that the president then was so corrupt that we don't have to trust him.
Yeah.
And he feels that this is a perception that Domelevo helped to cement together with OSP. No.
Oh, kata Mahama and Nkrumah too.
Yes, OSP. So you see the same thing. Obaka just say Martin Amidu also made the government unpopular near there because they were seen as corruption crusaders and making the governments look, especially the president. I didn't inform for a president, so no mistake, but go for you, and people wanted to trace the lineage that, or no, yeah. They said to get the head, you've not gotten the animal. I say about also the waster, one channel, also the team answer. So once the president has not been proven by people close to him, Oppong Nkrumah feels that it could have caused them a political ticket based on those things. But if genuinely the guy did the job and you are not doing your, why should you be worried? And then when you are only trying to please your own fanatics. So be MPP near hey Domelevo DMS so okake chuobi anke Lucy Abano. I think Oppong Nkrumah spoke more as a politician than an information minister who wanted to give us update information.
Kaluza.
Briefly. I said me na say time at Domelevo buy no. Omo de ne test case ni say omo de contract ma no omo mu hwehwe mu na loopholes bi e wo mia no. Otumi ebomode anya da no. E scan by. Na Ghana dia man hu ne say obi papa man na so obi bibia wo pa you always praise that person. Nti e buy na ono so be hwehwe eno mama MPP for the mu no. Na ndi aba be say Savuma for the no. Ko say kan ampa because na appointment na nkasa person no. Now mom feel say you are appointing say to sabotage
the MPP government.
Yeah. The buy na first this kind of money there contract for now
5 billion
political connected it was okay but yes say oba be yes no more be no more political connected no one and same in about that's what I can say.
Unity Radio 103.9 Anopa Bosuo sini social brand dumi no abo apa ho si meduasan enson ye de aseda kese ma KM Raf Roofing, a big called the Ama Asamas Trading, Rich Way Auto School, Dan Auto Repairs, Nabiam Barbering Salon, Anochi Krum Restaurant, Anochi Trading, Sansona, Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon, Raf G-Man Driving School, so etayechi together, and now Omwa Kambo Mamuboy man, ne, and so, Odum Fonadar, Wama Yankwan, Yetiasia, Yanumu Edi Jumei. Now, you move on there, Baber. Your last topic before we open the phone lines, and that will have to do with EIU. EIU at the comprehensive report at the Ababetua Bontain na OSHA report numwa nya omoka and he say ora friend say John Dramani Mahama NDC ni na the attend say NDC Manucho as Sandy Padia they might win the elections. The Economic Intelligence Unit says it expects the National Democratic Congress NDC to defeat the governing NPP in the December 7, 2024 general elections. Now, this, according to the unit, is because the NPP government has had 2 terms in power under the leadership of Akufo-Addo. Quote, after 2 terms of NPP government, we expect the NDC to win the 2024 presidential election and to gain a small majority in parliament. Unquote, part of a report issued by the unit read. In a 25-page document cited by Joy News, the Economist Intelligence Unit said it was also expecting the NDC to introduce a new candidate, although there are rumors that former President John Mahama, who is also the party's 2020 flag bearer, would contest again. The next parliamentary and presidential elections are due in 24. Under the constitutionally mandated term limit, Mr. Akufo-Addo cannot run for a 3rd term. Mr. Mahama is reportedly considering whether to run again, but we expect the NDC to seek to revitalize its prospect with a fresh candidate. Touching on recurring political dynamics in Parliament, the report indicated that while the NPP is at an advantage because it holds the majority in the House, ensuring unity among members has always been difficult. Given an example, the Economic Intelligence Unit stated that the election of the current Speaker of Parliament, Aban Babin, who is a senior member of the NDC, as against the President's choice of Michael Okoye, Professor, is a clear indication that the members are divided. Quote, the opposition NDC was able to elect its choice for Speaker of Parliament with 138 votes against 136 votes for NPP's candidate. The breakdown of votes is kept secret, but at least one NPP politician did not vote for the party's nomination. The report went further to allege that with the Speaker role secured, the NDC could block ministerial appointments and potentially withhold parliamentary assent for major policies, leading Mr. Akufo-Addo's administration into concessions and compromises with the NDC.
Yeah, I think I've read the report. But yeah, I'm Tommy Bako through the report. But Economic Intelligence Unit, it's an international organization.
But the Ashama MP for NDC, Ernest Nogbe.
Yeah.
Also, the Economic Intelligence Unit made a mistake when they projected the 2024 victory for the NDC being likely dependent on a new flag bearer. Almost omunyintum. Omunyintum. Yeah, I'm finding related stories now. Inti also onyintum and a Clementa Park. Also so Busa East MP. I say omunkoya ade ni ye say a park is a headline here NDC will win the 2024 election with Mahama. Omunkoya it is a sana Clementa Park. Inti also the no say I have never had confidence in EIU. Their predictions are always bogus. Akamba also the so nim Joshua Akamba.
Yeah, Joshua Akamba.
Also so the Inti NDC for victory media, you could see say instinctively they want it.
They want it,
but
candidate
change. The woman now say just a candidate, no.
Yeah.
They don't like it.
Yeah.
But Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
As a yempo bia, we don't want to
loser.
We don't want when you use the word loser, beating man. We don't want any beating man to lead NDC.
Beating in an election, yeah.
Obi ayashino poto election mu.
Okay. Yeah, you can lose, but you might not be beaten.
Yeah, but what he's been beaten twice. Twice.
But Akufo-Addo was beaten twice.
We are going to hold. NDC, NDC is NDC.
No, I just want to be sure before I proceed that if there's any water in it for me to even consider it. Say beating men are not. Atamus was beaten twice. The last time I checked, was also beaten twice. So they're all beating men. And maybe they lost, but they were not beaten.
They were not beaten.
Yeah, they
Some Mahama-EIU election by large percentage in Ghana history.
Then he did well.
Yeah.
Then he did well too. No, I think the first one anyway. Rollins back in Sonia 54. Rollins also has some huge
victories.
Yeah, some huge. Yeah, Economic Intelligence Unit, an international organization. Yep. I mean, we need to really be sure that. No,
but they got the prediction of American election wrong.
Oh, sir, I wanted to go there. I quite say leader in global business intelligence. It's more they deal with more. Cross Yanka some for all countries. Because and you buy work online. We know country race services, China, country race services, Belgium, first quarter near the they do it for all countries. Into be quite business. These are some of the things he looks out for. He will buy this and study it before it goes in there. It's a research based there. Now, what shows some DNA based on we expect, we will, we we did near the end. It's based on more conclusions, based on research on then they decide to make those conclusions. And I think that Ghana they spoke about a lot of things, not just when Oshana.
Yeah, for a lot of factors. Almost say Parliament it may play a role. Akufo-Addo any straightforward majority and as speaker NDC Ninti MPP would have to compromise a lot on their policies,
which they lost. I think that place we're only in February 2021 but say there is division near the end, but even MPs went through
division the other say MPP electing new leader after the term more specific say Akufo-Addo will not run again until after Akufo-Addo there will be division and the course of parliament no cry say there is division because if not that, and can MPP phoning in it just be a president, no choice, no might not necessarily be the choice of others. That is what he's trying to say because Professor Mike Lokwe and Ananado Edenebai, but he was voted against by some of his own party members, which is why the EIU report is saying Enobema and Chichemua Bapatinum. But right now, that seems to be happening. And the party chairman asked your supporters to seize the campaign for the blade direct Baumia Alan Chamati.
Yeah.
Until that Alan Baumia factor might have all gone into.
You know, they didn't even go to 2024.
No, they look into division. So division.
Holding a majority in parliament gives MPP an advantage in pursuing its legislative agenda. The difficulty in achieving party unity has already been demonstrated, as the opposition NDC was able to elect its choice of speaker for
that
parliament.
Is what I read.
Basically, in parliament, they expect a division to be there.
But if the division is from parliament, doesn't it trickle down?
Yeah, but let's holding on to this, and I'm just saying, I want to do some disproving. Say we expect at the end, say even choosing the ministers, right? They expect MPP to suffer in getting their ministers and their ideas pushed through.
Which was how it was planned, maybe by the NDC, but that is where Sami Jamfi got and the leadership of the NDC got.
Like I said, it's more of predictions, what they expect.
Oh yeah, it's about 20 predictions.
Now, a 21-page document. We got page 7 now. A honor or what they say election watch. It's just one paragraph. NDC for they are fretting over. Because you read it, you certainly say one paragraph that, or say Mr. Mahama, just for emphasis, the next parliamentary and presidential election was due 2024. Under the constitutionally mandated terms, Mr. Akufo-Addo cannot run again for a third term. Mr. Mahama is reportedly considering whether to run again, but as we expect the NDC to seek to revitalize its prospects with a fresh candidate. And open a bay my way in Kovona.
Yes, I know NDC for
exactly.
And Ashama East MP and Joshua Akamba and Clementa Park money adingina.
One statement me reading in now through the 21-page way. Election was page 7. I want to pay because after Naana Opoku, after 2 terms, we expect NPP 138 in the into that statement that we expect the NDC to give a new candidate to revitalize their prospects. They are to win, but it's not more expecting. That is from them. You see, beautifully, they've crafted it here. I think that it's just a watch for them to also think deep about it. I sit here, as much as it makes a bit of sense to me that, and then I say, going forward, they should think about the party more that, okay, maybe your mama can win us this election, but what life after him might be difficult.
4 years after.
And the problems or the things that made NDC not popular with Mahama, they've not changed. So why I say no? What has really changed about him? They want to bring him. Are they bringing him based on the failures of NPP? Say Akufo-Addo has failed in terms of Mahama and Brana, so Mahama has rebranded. You see, these are questions they need to ask themselves because I am careful the way they will lose out. Say Akufo-Addo failed there. Ghana for Bepe Mahama Bium. That's when failed because Mahama came and he lost because Ghanaians didn't want him. Based on
twice,
that,
right?
Once we lose twice.
Well,
sorry,
2016,
2017 because he
no,
had
16, 17,
20. So those things are factors habilitating against him. Into the much margin say based on the experiences from other countries now they find will be saying that Ghana in a better trauma because the intelligence person should be in Ghana. They've employed the person in Ghana that, and I don't think that what they said is too wrong. I say apart they have to be gingered up.
Listen to your friend is Ashama MP. Or say Mikutuna. Or say I think Economist Intelligence Unit is a credible institution. They have been in this business for a very long time, and I can attest to the fact that they have produced so many positive outcomes in their election predictions. I cannot doubt their credibility in this matter, but however, NDC cannot go into this election with any other candidate rather than John Dramani Mahama. So it seems the die is already cast. We need to ride on the shoulders of John Mahama, who has been in the system for a very long time and who has the capacity to win power for us in 2024. So in as much as I believe in their predictions that we are going to win power in 2024 massively and even win the majority in parliament, I cannot understand their methodology for saying that we can only win if we introduce a new face.
No, they say you can only win. They say
so that is the interpretation.
But we expect the NDC
to say contextual.
I get you. That we expect the NDC to seek to revitalize its prospects with a fresh candidate.
We expect exactly.
Yes, on prospects near higher.
To revitalize. Yes. So that means to give them
much more
chance of winning.
Yes, because then the truth is that fine. I agree to their perception that John Mahama gave them over 6 million votes. The president in power also had a little over 6 million to 6.2, 6.5. So in principle, John Mahama did not fare badly. Last time they were 4 point something, we're about 6 point something. Indeed, the reality is that he's gained some about 6 million Ghanaians love him, who can vote, love him, which is not away. So they has a few thousands to really get it over. But can you say you are an NDC person? You surrounded yourself with NDC. But they are choosing maybe 200,000 people. They see beyond your NDC colors. You see where you should not throw this EIU reports also into the garbage. Because what Jane said, me NDC as some other assembly no more community. Sometimes you need to listen.
Also, tie the omo can be but name say answer sana na dey how the omo nyintum. That is all every NDC member that have listened to, the exception of Kokoido.
Yes. But the truth is that the election is beyond just NDC.
Yeah.
You want to win a chosen 200, 300,000 Ghanaians. Their perception is that Mahama did not do well. He gave our money to slave queens.
I said the way your ringgit is our corruption bell. Yes. Just that is what you were saying. Say,
yes.
Has Mahama rebranded himself?
What is so different about him now? Say, and people said he decided not to talk about it, and it went on to really bloated contrast in Adiano. What has he done to convince people that they were lies or they were not true or blah blah blah? But you see, I know, but just because Akufo-Addo way they have more chance. That is what they need to reconsider it well, because he tried twice with Akufo-Addo, he lost. So I think that as much as these same people are saying that, you know what, Ghana 8 years. And some reports we know the truth is that those who read it more are not Ghanaians. We can relate better because we are Ghanaians. But Chinese in Ibico invest in Ghana. We report we on so because I read about China, I read about Belgium. I don't even know the name of their president. But these are perceptions in Belgium and maybe into any investor will buy this.
Okay, politically, environment saying business.
It even talks about your currency, risk assessment, your banking sector, your sovereignty. All these things are being discussed. Ghana BBBB. I'm hoping one day Benya A. Although the marks are high, we should trajectory in there. We are going up. And yeah, they drop by 2022. They expect Ghana to get over the COVID and start having a very good economy, which are very beautiful to read. So maybe the answer is they are so fixated on they need to be careful that Ghana is not just about you believing that Semama Bankwan they be winning power. Or there is not the only Ghanaian. So they need to really discuss this thing very well and make sure that they open it up. Say more MPs now, you've started some of these unnecessary battles. Yes, Anna, that's where my danger is with them. Because Okasana, what I expect from you are pack. 7 station. Oh, okay. This is what the report is saying. At least we have a bigger chance of winning. Ghanaians will want us. But as to our presidential candidate, it has to go through the mail. You don't do one yet. But for you to start that, hey, Mom will be in unity, is the best to happen to us, that is a recipe for a disaster as far as I'm concerned. Because as much as I share those sentiments with them that till I see a new Jesus being born out of Jerusalem, Jesus Christ another one can come through. No, that is what we know. But for you as leaders of the party to not to give chance that MBM now conform for more ideas and more vision and brand.
So will see Obia to me declare say me support you.
No, not them. They are MPs. They are MPs. I expect the current from them that they should
maybe majority of the people.
My boss, they know the constitution that we are not there yet. This report says you have a bigger chance, but for you to make it bigger and brighter, you need to revitalize with a new candidate. Okay, this is what the report is saying. But we will sit down as a party and make sure the best candidate represents us. But looks at hanky panky, wishy washy say no. Reporting the name your Mama and Echo. I don't have say in your party and come out. But when they start, I have a bit of a problem. Not to say they are not entitled to their views. Maybe they spoke in the individual capacities that you think your mama can give us 6.2 million, into to give us 7 million next 4 years, and yet at least with all its problems, more than 6 million Ghanaians think is the best candidate for us. With Akufo-Addo, all the positives and free SHS, he also had about 6.4, 6.5 million. Until we are just too close. See, they should share those thoughts. But Obia intelligence reporter, Mama, I think open it up. Let others have their fair chance. Omo Lucia, they can join the team and give you a beautiful race. Sanye Sana, they might just be biting their own lips or fingers. I think this is a comprehensive one. They should let everything run through the mail, but they shouldn't just start pushing it into the it can equally affect them, because remember just say the Mahama Sagane issues about him now, no responding attitude, no, me it's not the best. Say these little girls are mentioning your names, that you are the little on code that you are president. When a woman say now there's not been any communicate to say any cry.
You said Papa no issue. No, it was there and also Ghana 6 million votes.
Yeah, but you still need that extra 200,000. So I think
maybe if not for Papa no, he might have crossed the line. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying, if not for Papa no, he might have won. And if once he's not a winner, what can you do to win? You need to remove all the erroneous impression, so that people will say that okay, it is not, because as I sit here now, no, it annoys me that Ghana is if they were surely giving to these little girls, because the point is, say we can now we have a third party. I say okay, as someone can Mahama, you might tell me that then why would this third girl come and say that Mahama and Papa no? Then you the team, you don't come and talk about it that no, it is not true, it is Mahama. Then me sometimes get bored. Say I'm passing Mahama this camera, some of these celebs now there, then it's not good. It was really in bad taste. In essence, still no, it has not. We don't talk about it. And 2024, what be John winner? It might just affect them again. All those things will come into play. You have your 6 million, but I don't think that they can make you president of Ghana.
Tiwi Kakrevi.
No confidence in them. I don't believe that they actually would have said that. Even if they did, EIU report or whatever, I have never had confidence in them. To the fact that I have no confidence in them, I don't believe that they actually would have said that. Even if they did, I don't believe that what they said is the truth. So the NDC had not gone to start our reorganization. We have not gone to do our elections. We haven't even talked about who our flag bearer is or who our flag bearer is not going to be. So they got it wrong. They did not predict that Donald Trump would have won elections convincingly. When I look at it, did Donald Trump win? So it should tell me that the EIU report is bogus.
Akamba, I'll say bogus.
No, but you see, it's like shooting himself in the foot. Then they say that this will win to is bogus. Then MPP don't need to even talk, because Omabeka said then the report is bogus. They said we will win. It's good. Maybe that means you have to work hard.
National organizer of the party.
Yes,
he's saying that the EIU is bogus. He's never have confidence in them.
Never learn.
He doesn't believe in them. He doesn't trust them. So the report is bogus.
You see, these are predictions. Sometimes we reading, we expect, we are thinking, we think based on
anticipations and forecasting.
Exactly, those are the words I was looking for. I've been looking for this for my whole life. Once I have these words, I cannot pursue my PhD. Anticipation and forecasting. I've been looking for them. My bro, maybe do America. So the truth in principle is that they can get it wrong. Some are also looking up to books when nobody over China then it's almost $1,000 just to have that economic, and not to say the money makes its way. To me, they said you will win, but they expect you to change your candidate, to revitalize. And no, I don't trust them, they are bogus, they are this. Who does that?
And as the national organizer, not just more or less, just like we were saying, exactly. Because the report is very favorable to the NDC.
Exactly.
Honestly, I'm shocked, because and then we monitor programs. Just NDC for rather are attacking the report because the report just says they will need to change candidate to revitalize their potential chances. I think just that maybe they feel they have a better chance.
No, but because they have all their heads in one box, they don't want to think outside it. With all apologies, because we'll be a friend of John Mahama. Sometimes open up, moving 5 years in one year candidate potential for next 4 years. Last week,
Nami Bissau said President Mahama goes and possibly wins 4 years as a
level
playing ground. Which by then, you find MPP FLD will be that time no nipa na popular. And then NDC is now then going to bring a new person.
Exactly.
And if power changes, it means that not just NDC a D4, MPP is going to go 8 because the person can go for 2 terms.
Peaceful analysis, but it's more like we're talking about when we get to the other side of the bridge, what you do. Because you have to cross that bridge first. Because for 4 years, so NDC and saying, the party will be losing its grounds too. Why careful? Ghana sana kwaye. Everybody is happy because I try 8 years, miss me a chance. Now we could lose we now. We could 12. We can lose at 16. You might just be like CPP. and the likes of CBP and Nkrumah also have there. Oh no, by in principle. They know. Or they are living in a paradise that they think they're still vibrant.
Yeah.
Is
it correct to about Muntuminia third force?
Exactly, it's a gum.
Gum be third.
Gum ye ble, ye third. No gum. Ye ble. So in principle, I think it's too early for them to start. Too early for them to start some of these battles. I think that it's favorable that you know what, Economic Watch or share indicators like banking sector, sovereignty, risk of investment in at the end of the year when okay, the way we are moving, NDC will have their fair chance. So I think it's a good report. It didn't give Ghana now we are better off. So we are okay with the report. As for the candidate, we need to work. As for the candidate, we need to work on it because you see, assume himself last 4 years, Mahama-EIU, Joshua Alabi was the second. So you ask yourself that's okay. So is Joshua Alabi a viable candidate who could have won as the presidency? Then you begin working on him. That's the direction I'm expecting them now.
But quick one.
That means so viable.
Quick one before I go to Kalusha. The report did talk about possible potential division in the MPP. Do you foresee that? Because Ben Efsen so kasafasa last Friday. Ben Efsen say Abraham MPP 8 years be a obi ba. There's a division.
Yeah.
And the report did talk about that. And we were talking about that. Do you think that could be a potential impediment to MPP?
Truthfully, I saw this.
Oppong Nkrumah says 8 year. Oppong Nkrumah says 8 year. MPP
I mean, as for talking there, but as for this thing, will be some. I saw it 4 years ago. That's when the cracks in MPP they are there, but because they are in power, it doesn't look deepened. The time call for more presidential way, party executives, we saw it. We saw the clear marks where people supported and what eventually happened to them. It will be there. If they don't handle it well, it will be the end of the road for them. So if you are in power, that's it to me. Power drunkenness will be somebody not opening up. When we are okay, when the boy they are the ones I'm really looking up to near the Anopo. We've seen them. They are only the I'm not sure the people like 17 money at the end. They are so happy with the way things went, and we don't even hear their name in any serious discussions. Fine, when your board is work with the idea, but at least we know those who have the power in the mantle who talk in MPP. Say, Yabeka owner Juffery Blaze say, John Boydo say, Samia Wuku say, Nana B say. At least fine, they are the executives, all right. So I expect them to have a biggest voice. They can trumpet. But the truth is that other sides also feel that you say you call opportunity. Opo, I don't need to be told by way you say NPP has a very strong battle, one of the battles of their lives to fight.
Okay,
and they need
because of
a lot of
said the party chairman Abba Bontis is here the one nearby said Baumia. Only a lunch matemon Casancham supporters, Naman Friendly Blade.
I thought you should have put them on a platform then.
Start talking to. So you see that potential division coming?
Oh, it has been 4 years ago. I knew it.
Okay.
That will they give an opportunity to, or they will still hold on to those their traditions? It's between tradition and opportunity. Let's break the James Obedience say I can't party. Obedience say no. They have still worked hard enough to come and just take over. I mean, these are very resounding questions we need to be answered, but they have to do it tactfully. Tactfully.
Any tribal.
Yeah, that point, he didn't say I'm competent or say you need me. That means you'll be at as I say MPP, I say loading car.
They delay so.
They delay so mean 2 years. But Alan Charanto could have popped, somersaulted, brought the wife for a live show at Accra Sports Stadium, and in Yankonya, or Potier, or the Ye Babe, Yet Chair and Crampan Gonya. It's a good time there, but me might also do all this. We say, hey, we have a jinx or a perception to break. But me has worked hard. 2012 or boxing. You and I were not there. Not chachu legal doye. Not to Tomano. Not Chinese. We have Dr. Cry. You know he's gone through the mill. To have that position. So for me, and I'm just a minion. Come on, started. Na me who. Obviously, I just yet about me after elections. It's only good for elections. Or your elections are entering Kabium. Bibi Bano Abekebi. I mean, all this fashions will make it a beautiful perspective. But I
think we're going to have a nice coverage in the 2024 elections. Yes. Unity Radio 103.9. Kalusha, my memory so never
briefly.
You report NDC for Osha Openi Joshua Akamba. Onondi Akamba, yeah. Also on the EIU report to Krani, but a park name other MPs need there. They feel say that they believe the report, but to change the candidate need there. I know they not.
Oppong say they cannot do away with their darling boy when I'm a channel. And it's all boiled down to
my infant to a tear for him say Kalusha no see pe to me a friend now do adwen shraba 508-846-3021 508-846-3021 o hwe abodonko apa ho sima enum okoga na abo no num apa ho sima enum ye fa course no free sabre akopim say bebo around 5:30 or Ghana 1:30 wa hanti obetumi a friend 508-846-3021 508-846-3021 and Worcester 508-304-9394 508-304-9394. You better farm course no as and when they come. Is answer na money ya konse ya de kalu yanko quick na me pick it.
Also boil down to the fact that many a time no delegates no select a candidate no. It's high time we have to change it because delegates number selected there they need somebody who have the financial muscle. What I'm saying. Because allegation substantive evidence say
allegation man
bribe way through before the delegate can.
Oh, I know the allegation I know correct. Okay, and I know muko be by we guys who 1,000 for me 2,000 they pay.
Yeah, most definitely, you know. NDC right now at now who has a financial muscle more than a Mahama, and definitely more candidate make us say because on Oscar obetumi the abwa party no they still have to let him go and obviously mathematical wise and statistical wise no we hear the numbers now Opulia this year now it says omo be year e be 2024 de ne kwa obeka say by AU for no so my yaba say I mean EIU you were able to pull up some numbers no but right now what Ghana needs say papa no
almost one for factors na kufu adun tumi nkobi man na mo fi say parliament and so MPP be putting their policies through and NDC side they almost say so NDC were chance of winning power but they would need a new face. A hono na enya man for them.
The man mama na they ba question one for tag incompetency papa no those kind of stuff no nya factor go against
if you say you can say they might have to change
that's right because there's some normal be Ghanaian a team say papa kwa be diso at times 2 years and now only 4 years count and then now we are it year 2 Friday and then they man work a Benjamin Masra change now person sign beam now be transfer and then another foot for
so you believe in the report.
The report is a very genuine report. It will be a statistical report.
But your Oppong Nkrumah say MPP for be breaking say you know. Yeah, pick a course. Kalusha, I'm not for them. Member time. I'm in for close. Member time. Mr. Member time. I'm for free figure and I know. Omujina Susa. I say my callers and so. I'm in for course. Kalusha Mr. What that woman? Okay. They are brand term. We are late to do. No, we are late. Okay, African president shall say Uriana Bafoko.
You me that be mama basu na ejuma pudimile oko emi shiramo emi chia chairman okojo ago bedu owo bi chia no emi se panyo ko rigina na mi ni ogo eye mo nwa se kini mi ti bebi ka se Pendramani Mahama na ni kwanso oba ne dia na se kwa zifo be say yemi ya aduma odi enkoche ya mama ntifi mu kura no ti ase nko adam ni ko edi mama baba mama de bie ni o trese ya fa mama mbo mama de o ti fi mu kwa be piano adi na ba ama ba di president ya na yeye enti na binu mi sha se ko akutia na so bodi de o mutumuda uti ase o mutumuda because ni ma pa wa ye o mo mai ni pen ma pa pa de so ni na ye gina ho ye de etu abadi mani pa na de bi ka o mo ka se president ba o mi ani Alan Kron for month. So them now here they kokko So almost I see because all of our hotel when I have a Manado, I didn't. Another didn't know the shooting come, they know things for. So back. The boss who said that we should have a 8 years or 7 years. So what you better than a but we are telling Galaxy. The teacher said, but when it's not, we have more yeah. Microsoft fast like my power, my power here, and no, and never share anything now where 7 on the upper I go to the day.
Okay, yeah, that's Africa president. Baba for Israel, sorry, my you.
I'm sure what you're doing. In power show, what you're doing, and some of them the one you must call NDC for fast or a cool Supreme Court now. I saw this thing clearly. Say it was an antics. On Bay so that they say Mahama with a chance, but only say more or less I say we are no say Supreme Court mediate and when we knew the day you know his chance of coming back 2024 no a bit brighter. That was the reason why this case was taken to court. If not, this frivolous case couldn't have landed Supreme Court. What I say, case without evidence. You general petition. I was so before, and it show how light the case was. But because to paint the picture, I said Mahama beat me back. That was why they did that. But Obi I have on about they send a message. Okay, yeah, a plasma NPP if Mahama is to come. As a matter of fact, because say Baumio, say Alankashu, the Oppa Piano, or yet Mahama, you match a person, and I hope it needs to be a near now, to me, I think Senka. Yes, I've never been why young in terms of me. Because that is clearly, no, I don't agree. If I have contest in them, like I 2 years relations, like you need to say, well, you might think that one to see. I say, I'm 6 months. Now, I pay now divisions, now for you, great and then this are found for back. Yes, to clear no my 8 million pretty, and I hope say, will be I'm channeling me. I bring my down over for some person.
Okay, back for Israel, sorry, da CP. Raman, my into a Pumboko there. Oh, too bad. My drop line or Kalusha Kasa. Why am I calling the lines nina? Any paper 5 nina kati inti Kasa. Kalusha. Obi Baswa na Obi Baswa me find him in.
What I was trying to say is Ashanti caucus and the first and Achim caucus no and creative problems no because the Ashanti caucus if you say
they neglect
no if you say it's time for Alan Chamatin because time Kufuado Bekono I can say Kufa Alan Chamatin by and Ankoba Kufuado Koye the other now Kufuado Baumia Banase a Dutch Alan Chamatiswa na fi do say Baumia nemra Areba Koye only say omo kokofa Baumia so kwa
first report no possible division now.
Division that's what is coming because I'm here. The Ashanti Krana were bang.
Omunya vote to do
that because the Ashanti caucus no if you say if for Kufuor person sabotage because more or less no say ba omia ba first Achim caucus no and be manipulate and be controlling no and no my no 16 years would that be possible for that is a recipe for a year for the division MPP man here and see chairman no wakasa say they should call their supporters say there's no time they should also call them personally
Alan Chamatini
and Baumia form no meeting this strong meeting
this Alan Cash ne Baumia issue the be power
that's what I wanted to say.
Okay yanko so Raman and start Raman una obekasa first we are na kwajopoku corner Same corner George Asante Ofifi Kokobra news site we no Menu community radio corner my big brother Oluma Nso to aso nti Raman 2 minutes yanko
yo opo de kama membo abaso na mencha minyano mo ili kiwedu wa biem kuwana ubia sutie ntempana upe ya upe sempa and the one day the through dia na the wa ha hu Opo mefo so the amudi ba say the NDC 4% 2024 omuwinia omufa Dr. Mama esi chen that confirm the me no omunya agene denya agechina ana me control so far debate go opo for a debate go me see Dr. Mama on na dene before apono 2024 so people that contest papa no obejina ni tu ase obelusu ti minister ni for drama ya ma je so be contest na just full soldiers ni aye agete papa na de ne ko de minister ni for o mi kuru na on be draw ana sari boy de to say MPP 2024 ala tramantin o de ne ko sasa ye nyina ye ni de ko so obi say o ma bu mama wa ma bu nu Dunia, na kwa kufado. Oko contest how many times? 2008. Oko contest here. 2008, 2004. 12. Oko contest here. Oko lose here. For 2016. What you mean?
Okay, Ramano Tamaso.
MPC yeah, don't marry Mama Najene. Why you be out there? Someone has been a person you be a master. Somebody don't marry Mama. And I'm not to MPP for one of them for 2024.
Now Ramanu choose when this we are now choose MPP dear mom. Anyway, Kwajobo Gwabom to my NGO Manu Community Radio phone as your cham. Kwajobo Yanko.
Opo, the kind unity radio so I'm the entire go am I am a baby bring I'm unity radio. I'm in charge and me chat to see and come to me. I'm a boss. Your friend, I look close. And first, my one woman in here, or the high power. So I can do to my opponent and so do I look. Of course, on phone now, so one day, so deal. Also, I look close on one of the do to my opponent. And Papa, no, that one in any somehow into the entire so called at the mouth. I look close. My man comes so emblazing to know. Na mi pese me busa ndisi for the identity omo da omo pese obi be contest ya papa John Mani Mama na omo say omo de chinchin papa no omo de ba no ngwe say papa na kan one temper na omo jiji na lim no e ja identity na omo for omo two from contest no lose can baby na any pan o me lunch no for the next 2024 na do 2028 na mom say nyame ya na dum no wi ni anu wi because papa no de ba 2024 no na ni go asi wi papa no ni bi ma di anya akwa ye entimi da ga tambe zam changes for the hands of rich my contest NPP for then Papa John Dramani Mahama again one time
now Kwajo who MPP ni wona o chere NDC for the omo fanamra woni obi kokko a wona chere say ono me bisa the same question say ono me bisa the same question woni obi ko ball na o chere the players on famra park so Papa no wadi ka na ni gwa se wi na ono sa kan want to dey hu ni aso beta e dey gwa no wani ntia officer Kwajo yamfan say dia wo kan ya no kre na papa no wagina nim gwa se wi a say ne nka candidate a oba wo wini wo a wo MPP ni say nka no na ope ntinka problem ni say eki ni ka tambe da ka chen tip for the ni so mo empanyu fo mo ka de mo to omo fa ba wo ni anya lanka place na opo dia e send e photo e go 2024 opo na omo fa le mali e kidi ta 2024 ya okunu de beta e ya opo ni nyame ya ko boku kato ko no ma ya da se Unity Radio 103.9 Anopa Bosuo na we my pick the next caller on the line me pacho audio news so jina so Same wona wo ko Rihanna George ko obi a wo 2 minutes pacho time ne pa wa me you so Same yanko
Opo masom den na so me la entity ya na mo dia cheme because in so so ke pa Accra nya temketua na me boma ba so radio me boma ba so ni manucho ko mo bo adwuma pa na me de ma so me tia waka kra bi na me ka efutu na me de ma NPP4 so we here I'm say asema ye papa benefit can it is very true ye ka so man panin da ko 48 years we ye all the kono na presidential candidate for no mo pa plan for mo nipa be 14 Obey the I don't know what you know, NDC for far one, some of the power. And first for another who I didn't get to that moment who in the best friend before MPP and they should sit down and analyze these two people. Not 24 now got up. I want to know Alankas and Ankas and share. No movie, analyzing who said, we can't bang as we had a bad Ghana for this Nagila too. One member of to say, we take the mantle of the presidency in Ghana. Or the presidential candidate for NPP, about the Union Society and another. That is the point that we're looking at, and your personality. And then you so what this is what they say. You have one matter number. Even so, we really NPP presidential candidate, not of the 2 months as the president of Ghana, we now push Mapa, and they are Ghana for. And then our NPP party, instead of their party, this Marcos was now and no mere idea as I said. I'm looking at. I don't mean the name of the show, and yet, say, I'm not to change. Yeah, I'm just trying.
Okay, Samira say, Yamin Council, my empire in Abema, Georgia Asante, calling from Ghana, Kokobra News Site, Utino Menu Community Radio, so Ghana. Georgia Pumte saying.
Nyankopo adom wana goli upu national ipacho na also
erade adom ye ho nipa George Mayintio
pacho emse na kojopoku ka se wi ase mpanifoti afuto de ayo panifo ko ati se du oba kwa na ntesa na adwen so ti afuto aye e ka me kwa ba akakra na wa fa ku ono ye tere na okope ba bi ntira no ni kakra and MPP for so Mr. Omo minu se aduru je matin so ba mi on to ba bi tina kakra na wa ba ti e be sere ma omunya ne sabe opu na ko.
Okay, that's it. Okay, yeah, Chako Cobra for nyina Manu Community Radio e jana nse onu Manu jo asem e kalusha asem o kan no on the ocean calls na eba from especially Ashanti region no mo through Manu Community Radio na people are saying say Edua Lanchera Martins now guys Ashantis will feel maligned and answer sidelined and all that. So EIU report could play a significant role in the MPP, the division he was talking about. Olumai, take it over from me.
Maybe I also get the same Oppong Nkrumah, Mr. Dalso can also request and they are the Ghana. Now I mean, Saman Kojoago, NDC MP before war for America, and first one seen on the Tiago. I didn't know more close than the city we are seeing now. And you will look at the hypocrisy. Nana done for excellence, how many times and Okoya will do to it? Another that's what we lose 2 times. Only 2008, every 2012, and I'm paying that at Tamo, the late. We lose 2000, every 2004, and some of our very 2006. Yes, my MP before, I don't catch and I'm now put quality retail Mukra, or Madame. Because when you say that we are fighting now, we are now no be a bit medium to the quiet amount of power. You know, because what if we tell Mukana on the debate? That's another no more prayer or signing now to limit a foot to normal way. And I'm not saying, if you are not great,
all my so much, Onisa only or more Kodia Coco, you do Hoka and Omo Kabi, Coco, you do say. Mumfa I'm quite the last time almost I'm only careful. Before 2008, the one and anymore. Hey, another cocoa you know you say. Anything they back for just to waffle, anything and say one up for, and they introduce you a friend and say, you cocoa the one map for better. That problem cried him no. But then you have the who's up for Bayer President, no. But the year you probably know Kasa will be in Kabi. That Mahama-EIU original. I am before for Mutu Mahama for that 1 year. Who are sanctioned in our free? Why a radio pass so many years and son over America? And people have America on the phone, doesn't see Yaman and a cook water for 4 years or Santa Redim.
Asamo si Mahama nyaade kwa Mahama nyaade kwa
Uma time naso
Mahama dama Opo mi so keke jada ho Mahama dama after military hospital Mahama ne timomo Chapa hospital Mahama ne timomo no hospital Mahama ne timomo Komina hospital Mahama ene timomo and some schools are who Mahama seen was done and look what planning that was the jacket here was told to for my Sawazi Folga, for my support for a friend say, a Tapu Folga. Mahama know what it was doing because that's Sunday for a boy dead year, yes. I don't know when it was doing when no one cry. Who hospitals are who no more see and every hospital the crime.
Okay, that's it.
It's 720 guys hospital. Mahama NDC then work as on contest there. NDC party in the country go.
Thank you, Olumai. Olumai Oko, what should I use mind games? I would do file to Asuwiana, Makofa, a Jamra, Efida, Judge, Adako Jache, now Daddy Bolton so to us. I would do file my intro.
Leader Opo wedi accident e do no coupon sorry I won kwani ahonde Opo de dika no membo wa base ni adumadi aduma pa uyebo oman no abia ka o my Ghana coupon shira enye o kase ntu nkom de de bia wo sori mbo aduma pa na my Ghana enko nanim Opo ma mencha NDC ni a o ho na MPP ni so a on mencha no kakra bi na mencha NDC chairman ya o he NDC for so e wa America mi ka tell say won gutu so mbo aduma na NDC for no coupon mo abutre na minim say no gidie the man coupon say coming 2024 you be Ghana free course to Ghana kwa do you na do by 2008 one way 2012 na do by one way 2016 our buy kwa go no one see them back kukura na na do aba uko wandi aja magana phone na say one district one corruption one district say this is job good mo for aduma enu na do aja magana for say no corruption wa go aduma anye corruption wa go aduma say level na do aja magana for that president Mahama wa may Tamale International Airport Tamale City Hospital Tamale Central Market one regional hospital one library one water project one Golgatanga Regional Hospital Golgatanga Central Market Golgatanga Airport one Bunu Hafu Naipol Clinic 14 nursing training 14 E-block one Doma Central Market Bloku Muso Soko District Hospital one Islamic Training College one Jubilee Park one Kira Senior High School and much one second interchange Kasua interchange Rich Hospital 670 beds in Lagos one Bank of Ghana Hospital Police Hospital Kumasi Center Market Kumasi Military Hospital Kumasi Shoe Factory Airport one Center Market when we got a cover market Lunia Commander Sugar Factory Gupe Cement Factory when you have President Mama yes I let us when President Mama we are talking the Ghana 40 President Mama Lunia
ya church on yamana mama na moba na moya ndisa da mobo mpaye
medu
yes, that's it. Okay, thank you. I will do Falia. My jamra maminti wapom design.
Nana mo fo na so e.
Eradia dum pacho me hoye my inti minia.
E bada ma sa e bada ma so e bada ma si. Madawroma ana ja. Adako ja ki fo nyina yeso so ye kemonka. Ena menu committee radio. Wo ko bana na anti. E di hudumano ana ja. Adako ja ki yeso so ye ni ehine nyina no yitiemu. O ha yanko bon sham yo papa. Na se de ko di bon kan no udu ko bla mi temu wa mi da lucross abanje ni de na won tem de ka bibi. Se bo ti tronsi ano na omunyina eti oni de bueno ayadi papa lucross yanko bon sham yo papa. O na comment am so comment am sentence. O ko de de two MPP for no so FDP for no for back. O ma so ni papa. Alanka issue ya omo yama na aye ajebia eni ba omi issue omo yama na ya ajebia e ya da hapa no amana na nado na mamoye obebu no ba kire ni papa no ba kire ya ati before na kata je eni bi no so do saya wo mo potiko e mo me na lo ma so mo aka be tra ke na mo price na mo edure ta mo ani kwa ke ge ta ni no o wa ye sa na chike dienti
and he said more food, you know. What is some woman in the baby? I'm not so much not one. It's in bottom. Now, thank you. Now, the way about me and another mobile. Why never be at yellow? Not an appointment, you know. It's something that you China or my pennies or what we didn't let it from. Not like I can't about me. Yes, no, no, we can also support us now with you, Machina. I want to talk to. I am Piano Toto and Boba Pakistan. Only 1,009 more. I'm going to number one to be and work. Now, upon me, what if I had to before? 94. Say, Mahama, so I didn't know. NDC, we use a Mahama need the Wama, the name of the Queen. The Mahama need the power, which will lead you call the Mako. And yet, Mahama need the which will lead you call the Mako. Wamadia, you will be a, you will be killed, you will be with my lead, and this do Mako ever corner. You will be a. Okay. Everything was coming with it. Everything probably about Baba, Muguno, and then how? All the men on yet. There's just a war. One, two. Now come over in. Let it happen. I don't know now. Mobile, we have a good generation.
Thank you very much. Daddy, what a boom design. Radio Domelevo mind you.
A woman chow now in chat for you now through MPP Ma Oppong Nkrumah. When Chow Munina on a book of Siami Achema, but for your Minister for Labor and Employment, Omunina Beams near East and West, MPSA, in the extra one share, Google Radio. Giving one over 18 months so that the good fashion with some of you. Put you my post line. Any, I would play a more cover the echo in one. Put him with a still entity for the people in that counseling. Because court and seminar that's who I said, my post line, no, my example, be said, I could go to pray 3 times. Professor Manasseh pray 3 times. We said, no, must be done, no, must be president in the Dana. Where do you already done the young? I look out and say, Papa, I former president, never funny can see you. You can so far on an area of money now. If you know, to set service, your boxers are saying, you can so, and I default to a multi gun Sika. I go Bobusla, every gun a Jim Bobusla. No matter drop from our president, the theater battle, Yaka or Machadi. You can so, and I have flakes. Software was $72 million. Yeah, we stop you that. How much are you? You will never be brave. And if you can get 2 former presidents, Mama Felkuyaso, our man Galamua, and yet of policy. It is IEU cafe. I want to stop former president, and yet I was in the bar, Amatumla. Because the Buakota to NDC Mabulu. Infantile by the former president, I had that. Only I look at your money on my data. And the answer to let our power is the power movement. If you can ever put your Mamu, or because the NDC MPP housing, okay, I am fast already. You am better 2024, yes, you are Mutano. No matter what you are going to do. And to me, I can say, former president, go to Samiani, or go to so new figures, I know that, or delay arguing. Or delay a time. Anything like MPP, I can be said. Omunti IEU for them, I put you. Let the modern neighbor, a moment on 2036 over below. Let him have a tunnel. And you never need to be promo. And this is any more. Not been a former president ever be a promo. Omunti put you. No more for being a former president today. Why that on your ticket, Yamina? We know when this, you know. But that's your fault.
Yes, that's a Unity Radio 1039. Couple of messages now. Memra Mabeja phone and some up and sorry. So it's already 1:33, 5:33 in Ghana. Walanyo akwetia the message by okay. I think say honey we start here. Michael Dam teacher and agent so Nana Kwabena ba for the near kenkan here. Walanyo edifi akwetia na the message we by Walanyo in Akwetia. The former President Mahama had his reasons for appointing the immediate past Auditor General after losing the 2016 election, and the current President Nana Opoku-Agyemang also has his reasons for retiring Mr. Domelevo In my opinion, the one who appointed him and the one who retired him had sundry reasons. But the fact of the matter is that he is lawfully retired according to his document. According to his document he filed. Mohammed Ibrahim say Manucho Magandi. Royal Baby, special good morning to my professionals, listeners, viewers. Thanks for sharing. Welcome back from your week and trust we are doing blah 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 blah. Unity we stand. What's it saying? By His grace, united we stand. Unity we love. With stabilize. Okay. Nana Boat in Canada say good morning, brothers. Miezan Kofisi Opo, good morning and thanks for the good work you are doing on your program. Please, can you give me Brother Manucho's number? I want to talk to him offline, please. Scott Safu message and I'm saying Makai. Scott say, Opo, do you think the government doesn't know the source of the illegal gold? Yes, they do, but they have been bought. Look at how they are fighting Galamsey. That tells you everything. Justice Emil Short suggested a law on source of wealth. Do you think Parliament would want to hear that? Good luck. Asari Kofi Israel, I say, Opo, all NPP need is a competent candidate to break the 8-year jinx. If Mahama comes back, it's a plus for my beloved party NPP. As for NDC, they don't have anything good for Ghana. Frank Agyemang say, National Kalusha will beat you. Great show by all standards. Frank, I say, I think Kalusha have a point. If the NPP don't take care, there will be division in the party. They shouldn't mess their votes in the Ashanti region, else they should forget about winning the election. Enti Manucho any Kalusha mama sorry so but Kalusha you point now kind as I resonate very well with some people. They feel say MPP anye careful now anye very tactful a bit to me affect you more Ashanti region, and that is what Frank Agyemang seems to be saying. So also you have a great point.
Yeah, most definitely because movie says yeah duaba ya turn ache or party the more Akufo-Addo on Akufo and start here.
Yeah.
And I am Akufo Koye after
Kufo winnie Koye. He contested Kufo on all all times. Kufo won and
see a baby do na Kufo so free sooner Alancha Martin Belmono.
The Akufo-Addo had marketed himself well within the party.
A month of say there Akufo-Addo and see say Akufo illogically no. Say Akufo-Addo should be fisua.
Alan Chamatin contested Akufo-Addo. Baumia has never contested presidential.
You know, Akufo-Addo na adeba akusa manfo san hwe ni say Akufo-Addo time on no corner Alan Chamatin buy no. Omo si Akufo na Akufo ne buy. Party nim. E no obe contest Akufo-Addo. No Akufo-Addo de ade aye una say enye oda. Na won so ba be kwa. Wo so kwa Akufo Baumia so me be contest friend saying
Alan Cash.
Alan Cash. A ho na Ashanti caucus no. Omo problem ni efi aba. They say anhwe ya. E say MPP no Ashanti friends saying
Eastern.
No, Achem caucus no. And omo Northern caucus. Northern caucus no. One Ali Mohammed. Omo say omo anya ni what I say.
Yeah.
Tama Kufo Fisu no. Ono kwa obi anya ni hwe na omo yi ni fi wo. And no vice president. No makokofa
another vice president.
Vice president from North. Ono so aye Bahomia. No mo so say omo dey tell me omo kokofa mo bana say omo be no mo ye madwuma ni wi mo kwa mo ntumi enye bibia mo omo nye nti nothing ayine so.
But not every tribe has the opportunity of being enye obia na enya tribes enye obia na enya opportunity aye president or vice.
No o hwe MPP ayina history na. Ashantis the northern and then the Chachim.
Dankabuziano.
Dobo and you say Molo Igala Mudos kind of 10 times. Almost story now. It is all Kufana vice president. Next, I saw Buana marketing now on Osubeding. A baby dear, the Beho, and I shan't say, what baby 8 years, sir. Not say, say, ye for now another 8 years. I'm say, dear, as I go di nothing. A what Opuan here a day, sir, the chairman of a band. But where Alan so na yini Ashanti, And he say omo wa bank many times
MPP cannot win power without Ashanti region.
Ashanti region because omo vote in the between nullify
about 5-7
regions of Ghana. And he so man she no man can me they say Chairman Blay about Abeka say omo can't show bad. The only step I saw here say on San from one that's a executive meeting of the party. Now all Sunday Omina come together and say Papa the Monday they say this is the time I didn't think because 137 with a one neutral person or so no bejuma. It is the time you share government in the policies maybe our person be implementing one share now Papa start here cry but so me no miensa cry nyamba ye mbu afini mu cry. Now must start this answer maybe one here.
Say economic intelligence unit report no. And as I call Kenyam.
I said that's right.
But now I started that.
Now started then nyamba. But where
more report no indicate there could be division.
Report no a neutral reporter or no there or no or why am research I can no mabob no say parties say and opposition party mo ya ebeboa mo incumbent so man hwe na sa Ashanti caucus ni Achim caucus ni is a nothing caucus so man hwe na man fa no man tu ya wan hwe ya na Oppong Nkrumah sama o kan say
more than 8 years
more than 8 years no na bia na am end the fruit.
Manucho, let's end the show.
Yeah, I think that's what is resonating now about EIU reporting whether John Mahama should go and what MPP also issues if they are not careful with choosing a running. I think
so in as much as EIU can say NDC will win or might win, no, it's not clear cut for anybody because Michelle analysis among you no more will be problems or you talked about the fact that Mahama tags a one honey a day has he rebranded. Kalusha also looked at the fact that Nana do catch 4 times say no go about me by Drew so and then Alan people also feel say Alan has Alan was contested primaries in 3 or 4 because he nim kra oni Akufo-Addo akutu right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And it was same with Akufo-Addo, right?
Yes.
Contested Akufo twice and so so one would say oh and I just say the permutations of Akufo-Addo no na Edu Alan so and then so a lot of mathematics and thinkings to do.
Whatever goes wrong comes around. So it's interesting, but it shows the hypocrisy of human beings. But maybe they say, EIU reports, I don't think they said anything that we Ghanaians don't know. I didn't 8 years since 92. It is a EIU say it looks like NDC will win. I don't think they've said anything revealing to anybody.
But I'm the condition town, and then they also stated why they think MPP cannot win.
In a condition, or someone said based on that there was a death. Obi were in the midst of the equation, so it makes it Mahama some easy way. Being now is fighting for his real chance. Into what they are saying, all those things might not just work out the way they wanted. That
sorry, the way they are saying it.
Yeah, the way that revitalize before they can win. Obviously, like I just said, it's not. They are not prophets. They are only showing their minds. I mean, so I can belong to that school of thought. In American say both sides of the coin, they should handle it with a lot of tactfulness. And yes, idea what should be a blessing can equally be a curse to them if they are not careful in selecting the right candidate. So if you say or Mugabe or Koyobimba, or if you say they do so, and answer, I mean they show. Both ways, so it should go through the mail. Make sure that people make a decision and you respect whoever the people choose. But I'm twisting somebody giving unfair advantage near the end. I think that might just end up beating them.
Abuzaya the Musi Hana and then Subrema my quine Don't crab up on Simedia 9 and 17 more minutes to the top of the hour, 6 p.m. in Ghana, 2 p.m. in American Eastern Standard Time. If I join team as some Kakrewa Supreme Wati na Omai yo my Yamizumi my Wati say June Ghana only a dog Ghana be Wati. Because Abruchil Crudium, how would you vacation a hin alcohol? And here no bush you for now. Tiana on Unigana, who are Obebrew, Tessa Ghana for no more Brenna. Tabuzia, Mama Angel Brenna, and Unigana, who, yeah, Tiabruchi, Abu civilization, Umpuntu, and the way people love and they are patriotic to their country. No, Yenya Sebi, we should be patriotic. We should love Ghana. We should think Ghana, talk Ghana, dream Ghana, help Ghana, push Ghana, criticize our leaders, and make Ghana a better place as we all dream and desire to see it. Say ye din say ye MPP for nti yen kasa. Ye din say ye NDC for yen kasa wonso mani nipa hwan na be ye. I say charity begins at home. Do MPP ni na nyoma nko ya criticize waban no na ma omunya ade ye say the power waban betumi atena power mu ache. O NDC nso na nyoma nko ya criticize leadership say the muzum betumi aba be wini power na motena konwa so a motumi aye de ye na beboa. You see the interest ni nyina, the ultimate interest of these two parties, and this will be abe Ghana ye, but in the end number tena so a Ghana number ni ye no mo ye omo hu ye. So honti mo ma ye pushi omo na dream no ne bosha nti yen de power mo no betena so omo nye no ho adwuma. Se meme ne wo ka bom na ye pushi omo a omo ba party Oppong national adwene ye Ghana. Omo ba manucho ho manucho adwene ye Ghana. Omo fa kalusha ho kalusha adwene ye Ghana. Afa mu nyo bia convince ni biem. They will have no other alternative and option than to do the right things for the country. How momo pecho against me and I just omo nya kwan. Jubonze ebe bo pa ko bu Oppong national ko bu kalusha ko bu manucho ko bu ko jopoku ko bu olumai na e dey atutu trim so but bisa ho say obi free criticize we radio so say MPP aban nye bibi NDC enye bibi no dey ntia ne nyina no Ghana nkan ko ne Ghana ye yo ti dwene Ghana ho wate there asada say ma Olubabrain Salon, Asama Trading, KM Raf Roofing, Danko African Market and Wholesale, Richway Driving School, Dan Auto Repairs, Nabian Babrain Salon, Anochi Restaurant Cafe, Anochi Trading. Don't forget Raf G Man Driving School. The only way we can be blessed and say Dinya Misrobe Yajma Bosu ma yemfa nka bo ba ku mienu mfa mansa na ye de akọ peace 1043 ni akofa Kasiabo no de abroad ye tie ni say Ghana be ye ebetumpon but wo adwuma ye menso me wo adwuma ye yen hya no so na yen kai say nano memenda Worcester for ya de yen papa Foster Nyako abusuya se yemfa kasafidie so yem papa Alex Nyako se yemfa kasafidie so ne yemfa aseda ema Worcester fo nyina ese ni kajani aseda won kire se nipa dom atumi baaye ebe show yen last respect edema yem papa Foster Nyako no wo mo ani aso yie pa anti wo mo se yemfa aseda emfa ema mo na wo mo ese ebrepem no wo mo anso befre na omo atumi adamu ase na bibia nso atumi akọ enkan na yem papa Foster Nyako abusua ne Alex Nyako di aseda nam Unity Radio so de mamono na ye ka mu bio so se ayade a eye foforo ehun kaibo na ye de emamo na we de ayara husam ye maame ye friend se Christiana Akrofi na dodo na afre no Mama Tina onyamfie aduonum enum 55 years ene ameno e ka say Rehusem say yenua ba Christian Akrofi Mama Tina audi mfie dununum afrim sanso na Madam Lily Grace ama Barkes dodo na enso efre no Kwejiba o mama onu sunya mfie edioson enum na areho eni se yenua ba ye ne no wo Worcester ye friend se Mabel Quarantine sister Mabel Quarantine ne maame eni ni nua efrim abom te ya sefem sem ne maame eni ni nua efrim abom nti wose yemfa nto Worcester fo nyina enim se Nyankopon ya adoma May bosome aye ba besim ne da etoso enwotwe ene enkron May 8th and 9th ena waye se obetena se na waye ni maame aye Madam Grace ama Barkes ene ni nuaba Christiana Akrofi Mama Tina eye abom na ochese dwumadi ne bekoso said maka no May 8th and 9th Saturday and Sunday venue no ye Emmanuel Assembly Pentecost eno ye 617 Lincoln Street Worcester MA ochese ewia dumienu kopim anajo dubako 12 noon to 11 p.m. dress code no black and red timoma nyina ye nhya no so na yɛntumi nkɔnkɔta yɛnnuaba a yɛfrɛ sɛ ɛyɛ Mabel Quarantine akyi kae sɛ yɛnnuaba my friend sɛ Captain Martin Quarantine ɔno nso ɛyɛ asew anaasɛ son-in-law a ɔno nso ɔte ayi pa so a ɔrebɛsi a ne sia yɛ kɔ sɛ bia wopɛ sɛ ɔfrɛ yɛnnuaba ɛyɛ Mabel na woma no yɛakɔ anaa wohyɛ ne din a wobɛtumi afrɛ ɛwɔ number is Mubia so 508-612-9107 508-612-9107 and as a 508-612-8799 and no a captain a number offer Captain Martin Quarantine on also be so na yes sister Mabel number so 612-9107 no now the 508 edi anymore yen mu so entutu bia wo hia se uhu o friends so a wonsa be come MC Rebey MC na DJ Prince Paul nso abodwumo dwumadi na ase ama bibia konkan ohima Royal Decor ebesiesi ho Africa ba multimedia so na in charge of photography timoma yen hye so na yen kota yenua ba Mabel Quarantine so echi nyame aduma May 8th and 9th alternate se aye ni nua ba ene ne maame yie abom mama yen hye so na yen ko esanse oyonko edano da bia mekase uwai nkojankoja na me de 5 video so de atobusu afo anim se eye miankasa me hokani me yire ne maame eye Cecilia Chumasi enso enra mopo national manya ye esanse mase manu jose be kan say mase maame right
wase nana.
What do you mean mase nana?
Mr. Sane e kanu
takra de
fo ka say mase maame
I
wase nana.
I don't mean to me guys mase maame ono so ya mase de but mase nena se uchimu mase nena
exactly
na aro so mase maame
mase nana your friend ase nana
how
because say me ase nana e wo eche say mase maame ana ne papa
o sa na mo kanu
exactly so you have no me mase maame na mase nana ewu
na say mase nana ne maame adekro mo kanu nana na e kanu maame
no kanu maame a sanka the right one mase maame that's immediate wase becomes your wife's father or mother.
Yep, and then
but language they say na obeti ase no that's how I appreciate language obeko we be on be freckle away green omunya kofa green bra obi anim say we no kofa
enti Cecilia Chumasi boga papa ya ma yako woni o sister kra mi refinidin ba woni o sister any brother Ofori obra Ofori de me kai ni din pa ya ma woni abusua ni nyina yako enti mama yen hya no so abusua Cecilia Chumasi ne na afimu endra aya asefem sam ntimi pa cho ma memfa ne number entudwa so person ofre na o hye no nkran echiche ne wura number no ye 508-410-0161 508-840-0161 ana betumi afre Masi Bema Mark Chumasi aka Boga papa ofre ono nso so a ne number ye 774-386-3507 774-386-3507 ofra na wachicho mura mame we do it on my behalf nyame nhira mu nyina se mo be sa nti sisi e ma oni abusua yakọ enawu de enra na sister bi ka se bibia anye ya te se enawu manucho ha ko be ka se the statement is very discriminatory but it's the reality yinna ye memma but no credit that one waka but may be a crap and my mess papa even though we are member but we can attest to that fact. It's not always the case but in most cases because we be so or pen papa some channel my no there but do na ejabusu mama yen hye no so na moncheche mass area mama sisi take heart chichore why na nyame na de ma ono anso na oje nti nyame emma akokodru na onchecho rewo breti semu abusuan ye de dwumade ni isi a adomdum ya ochena anopa yes I mu be share na for the abram until then enjoy the rest of your afternoon kai say ye de mo copies 1043 aka be 7 minutes na akan kase bono ashase enti ukọ na akoti odi ahinkan kakra ewia na omode news na to amoso me entina nim chiro bibia kai de no de start ye no say o shase a menhwe stairs ni na take it at a step one step at a time. That is the way you can get to your ultimate destination. Nyamisha Munina, Open National still remains my name. My Kyle Kasiapa say a Janansi, Ebo Juma, Emma Jumedi fa Menu Community Radio. So, and I'm so man Krubiti say Kokobra, Ochiri Krum, Fumeswa, Aprade, Pakoso, Akoko Amo, a Chem, a Chinase, any Adakuja, Chiti Krum, Baura, as a mine, Kwamo, any some part of a Juso. Omunyina tie Jumedi live through Manu Community Radio. Adum dumi ya ochananopa sign mu beshia. Ye church community kokobra for ne mu amuti free Manu Community Radio sunyina. Nyame nhira mu nyina. Yakramo. The name still remains Oppong Nkrumah. But remember, Kalusha by and also elite. Ena ote Manuchu, Magandi, Gaucho, Margarita, La Molina, Mempemi Hoasem. Nyame adma ibesenshi ochina. Yakramo. Oze also the Camacho Abeka home. And on a young Camanum. Okay, we say, I know Edding Craya Crammer.